Yeah.
Shelby broke it.
Shut up. I didn't break shit. Just my Steam Deck got flipped over, and so I'm trying to get all centered.
Stream Deck.
Yeah, when I bought Clayton a Stream Deck, he gave me his Stream Deck.
Okay, I thought you meant Steam Deck.
I do that all the time.
Those two things they're one letter apart. It fucks me up every time.
Me and Clayton have had this discussion. Like that is just, oh man.
Do you remember when they made those?
Clinton, I will be doing that.
Foonyapar? What is that?
Don't worry about it. Don't you worry.
Is this something that I missed out on last week or last night?
Yeah.
Time for America's favorite game, Blame Ashley. What did she do now? Wait, are we talking about the same Ashley?
Ashley Madison. Blame Ashley Madison.
The sisters from House Party?
Oh, Meg's not here due to Ash visiting. If I had realized that, I would have. If there's another weekend, Sergio, that y'all are not going to both be available, let me know because girl wants to do some Lego streams. So I would love to do some Saturday Lego streams.
You need to wait till I get set up at my new house because I want to do Legos too.
Boy, better get his shit ready to be doing some Lego streams.
Well, I'm waiting on a particular.
I plan on doing them before the Lunar New Year.
I'm waiting on a particular someone to get their ass down here.
All right, now Pawn.
Pawn?
Hold on real quick. So last night in Yakuza, there was this character that we meet, and her name was Strawberry Mara of the Strawberry Kingdom.
Maya.
Maya. The Strawberry Kingdom. It's ridiculous. And she said things like at the end of her sentence, like when she was angry, she would say, you know, that's not true, Pawn. And when she was happy, she'd be like, that makes me very happy, Paloomp.
Oh. At first I thought she was like talking down to them by calling them a pawn, but now I don't know what she's talking about.
Nope, it's just 3 letters. P-O-N.
Just explanations of made-up words. She did tell me she was going to be available, and I literally was going to ask tonight, be like, Meg, you said you were going to be unavailable, but I never found out what days. So.
Today.
It was today. So, Legos? Yeah.
Trying to think if I could make that happen on my end too.
No,
I can't.
0 cameras set up.
I'm just teasing. Just relax.
My set is at
freaking the fuck out.
My set is at my new house. I can't do it anyway.
You have cameras. We could do this. Oh, okay. Meg tells us to go to Emerald Grave/Grove, and you'll have tons of shit to do there. Just don't do story stuff. You got it. Logan, story stuff. I heard that's what we're supposed to do.
Story stuff at the. I can't think of the name of anything that has story in it right now.
Me either.
But that's the joke I was going for.
Yeah, I got you. That must have been one of the new ones
Logan,
we just opened up at the end.
Can you easily get to the Haven?
I am at the Haven right now.
No. Haven, we've already been to Haven.
Haven
is destroyed.
Ah, got it.
Like
okay,
that,
so
we got the big ass dragon fight. That was all, and then we ran away. And now we're at Skyhold. So you could just tell him because we'll never, ever.
Well, you'll
find
never get back there. But I just found out last week that Aaron Hansen has a voice in this game.
What, really?
Yeah, he is a dwarf sitting around a fire, just sort of talking to someone.
In Haven.
Delete, new game. Delete, save, new game. That's cool. I didn't think Aaron was into this kind of stuff, but
you can't speak to him. You can't interact with him. You just stand near him, and
he'll talk eventually.
He's not there all the time, but sometimes he's there talking to someone else about his goings on, and it is absolutely Aaron Ego Raptor Hansen.
That's awesome.
Oh, we need to level up, says Logan. That's Sergio. Oh, you want it.
Oh, good idea. Good idea, Sergio. Pelly.
He's going to be snarky with us tonight, Sergio. Foonyapar.
I'm allowed to be after everything I've been through.
So yeah, you've been you got some moving stories for us, Logan?
Oh, I don't just
That's an evil
have
fucking laugh.
I don't just have moving stories. I have a hit it, Clayton.
Bed
Does
update.
he know what he's supposed to be hitting?
You didn't see the stream, did you?
No, I'm looking at the same fucking screen as you, Logan.
I have a bed update.
Shut the fuck up.
Yep. So last Saturday, a week from today, a week before today, a week ago today, I have.
I can't. Oh, Sergio's yelling at us. You started telling us to stop the story or stop what we're doing in the game.
I'm waiting for see what Sergio wants us to stop or start.
I know.
He wants me to hit that bumper again.
He's telling Meg, you got to tune in. There's a bed update. It's like this. It's some serious shit.
Shall we pull up the stream?
Oh.
Yeah, you do need to see it.
Yeah, so bring up your NDI studio monitor.
I am.
And
Hold on. It's not loaded.
let me make sure this is enabled for your bus. It is.
I've never
Look at
seen
this
this
monitor.
before on. Oh, you took it away.
You don't
Took what
need
away?
to see it. Actually, I might be able to now and basically take the studio monitor and place it over what my OBS sends out. So I'll be able to see what happens on stream.
You certainly can.
Yes, but you are going to cycle your audio back in.
Oh, yeah.
You can't do that. You can't
I
leave
can
the.
turn the audio off on my studio monitor.
Yes, you can. You can mute that. But
Oh, fuck.
there is a audio accompaniment to this bumper.
Okay, well, I'm ready.
You ready? Everyone's ready?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Bed update.
I love Girl eating her some chocolate. Let me tell you, I love laying in bed and eating me some chocolate.
Man, I wouldn't want to be eating any chocolate on a white bed like that. That
Mhm.
sounds like a mess waiting to happen.
No, that just sounds like you're going to question later on, is this chocolate or did a cat poop in the bed?
Or did Charlie or Frank poop the bed?
Charlie and Frank poop the bed. That's literally the episode we're watching right now.
Okay.
It's Sunny. So,
A
sorry.
week ago
Worth it.
today.
Yes, Sergio.
A week ago today, I was supposed to have my cousin and her husband bring their 2 trucks and a trailer. It was going to be me driving my dad's truck and my dad's trailer, and then these people that my parents are friends with. It was going to be. I'm just going to say first names because it's going to be easier for me that way. It was my cousin Sarah and her husband Austin, and it was my parents' friend David and his son Thomas, and it was going to be me. We were going to have 4 trucks, 3 trailers. We were going to get all of the furniture out of this house except for my computer desk and computer, and just haul it over to my new place, which is 10 minutes up the road.
That's a lot of fucking people.
Yeah. The day before, we were looking at the weather, and David was like, "Oh, well, my son Thomas, he works for a tree company, and whenever it storms really bad, he's on call to go pick up like big limbs and stuff out of yards and power lines and stuff. So I'm not sure if Thomas can come." I'm like, okay, well, I mean, even if Thomas doesn't come, we'll still have 4 trucks and 3 trailers and 4 people to move stuff. So being down one person is not that big of a deal. But Sarah and Austin work nights, so they were gonna be done working and then go to sleep and then wake up around noon, then come over. And that's what the weather report said. That's when the weather report said that the rain was going to stop. So I was like, hey, just whatever. If he can't come, he can't come. And I kept double checking with Sarah and Austin, and they were both like, yep, we'll be there. The morning of, it's like 8:30 in the morning, and I'm, puttering around waiting for noon to show up. And I get a call from
Steps in.
Yeah, I was Sarah gives me a call. She says, I said, Sarah, you're up awful early for 8:30. She says, yeah, well, that's because we're at urgent care because we think Austin has COVID. I'm like,
oh shit.
Oh, well, you're not coming over because I don't want my parents or my mom specifically getting COVID. So yeah, don't come. It's a little bit more complicated than that, but that's the long and short of it is I told her not to come. So we're down 2 people, 2 trucks, and a trailer. But because the rain wasn't as heavy as they thought it was going to be, Thomas never got put on call. So he and David showed up at noon, and those 2 guys started lifting up and dragging stuff out of my house. Then we get to the bedroom. And I've got this big California King mattress and frame. And David's like, all right, well, let's take this bed apart. I'm like, I don't know how to. I don't know if we can. He's like, well, what do you mean? He's like, I didn't put it together. The people I bought it from put it together, and I've made modifications to it that are going to make it a little bit even harder to take it apart. I don't know if I talked about it on stream before, but they're like supports that I put underneath because they gave me these flimsy little boards with a foot that would fall out, and I went tumbling head over heel into the headboard one night.
I want to get a little screen capture of that and put that on the.
Well, fortunately, I don't have cameras in my bedroom, so.
Damn.
So I was like, I've already measured this. I've stood in my bed. I've stood in my door frame, and my door frame is about my height plus the height of my palm. And laying down next to the foot of the bed, I am taller than the bed is long. So, or wide, I should say. I am taller than the bed is wide. So I know we can flip this thing up on its side and pivot it out the doorway. And David goes, I don't know. I think it'd be a lot easier to take it apart. I'm like, David, I would if I could. I don't know how to take it apart. So we tip it up. We pivot out the doorway. Everything's working just fine. Then a piece of the bed falls off.
What do you mean a piece of the bed? The piece of the bed or the piece of the bed frame?
So there's the headboard and the footboard, and then the 2 lengthwise pieces. And the 2 lengthwise pieces are essentially attached to each other due to these 4 support things that I've added to it. Well,
and this
one
is
of
where
the,
Logan learns, actually, yes, the bed does come apart.
Yes, actually, yeah, that is what I learned. Because we're moving it, all of a sudden, the lengthwise side thing popped out, and David goes, oh, and he starts slamming on it, and I'm like, whoa, 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 and he gets the headboard to come off, and he gets the footboard to come off, and he goes, see, this just popped right out. And I'm like, oh.
And you're leaving a breadcrumb trail of bed pieces out in the trailer.
But he was right. So we got the bed to not be 1 giant piece, but 4, 2 workable pieces and 1 really awkward piece.
Yeah.
And so we got it all. We got everything. We got my 2 couches, my fridge, my freezer, my bed, my old furniture I ended up giving to a lady in Hawthorne, which is another story, which you're going to tell right after this one. I got everything except for the rest of the furniture from my studio and a filing cabinet. Everything else was able to fit. And if I had Austin and Sarah and their 2 trucks and their trailer, we could have gotten all of it in one fell swoop. But, they got COVID. They got COVID, so they can stay away. So
briefly, before you get too far away from it, Shelby and I had to do something similar with my bed frame, but it was much more dangerous because the headboard wouldn't fit in the back of the Kia Sportage. So we had to turn it sideways, and the vertical support was behind me in my driver's seat chair. So if I had gotten into a wreck, it would have absolutely snapped me in half as it launched forward with me in front of it. Like
you should have had 4 trucks and 3 trailers.
Yeah, there was the seat back, then this board poking into my spine, and then me with a seatbelt on, and then a steering wheel with an airbag that would have absolutely folded me in half around this thing.
Was this on the way to Texas?
No, this is when we moved from my apartment, I think maybe to my mom's house when the lease ended.
Mm-hmm.
So, by far the most dangerous 45-minute trip.
This was a last minute shit move.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, it's not something I'm upset about or honestly really even care that much about. But David and Thomas were toking it up pretty good whole time.
Okay.
Oh
yeah.
shit.
So like, I don't think they were taking it seriously when they were fastening things down.
Okay, so this explains a lot because I'm thinking this guy is supposed to be like a tree guy, right? So he should be handy.
Oh,
So
he's a tree
why
guy.
does this man not have a motherfucking drill? If Clayton would have been at your house when this was all going down, Logan, he would have looked at you and he said, "We can absolutely take this bed
This bed
apart.
is
We're
coming apart.
We're
got
not
Sawzall to
No,
putting
this
no,
bed
it was
come
not
apart.
a drill. It wasn't a drill thing.
It wouldn't. No, but what I mean is like he has tools. So if you work with trees, you are a tool man. So
Well,
Clayton would have been like, "We're tearing this shit down."
Yeah.
So I'm so surprised that this guy was like, "We're gonna tear this shit down." But now that you're saying they were high, dude, they were not. Yep, they were like, "Sure,
It's a
let's
day
try to fit
off.
the
I
damn
was-
bed through the door."
we were taking a break because we just moved a whole bunch of stuff. They were taking a break and they were sitting on their trailer and Sergio.
Mhm.
They were sitting on their trailer and David like hands me his like I'm across the yard. He doesn't hand it to me, but he's like offering me his pipe. He
Right,
goes, "Oh, I
holds
don't
it
mean to
out.
be rude.
Yeah.
I don't mean to be rude." And he offers me his pipe, and I didn't know what it was, and I was like, "What?" And he's like, and I'm like, and then I realized what it was, and I was like, "Oh no, thank you."
Not even a little bit.
No, sir, I have to drive.
Well, he was driving too, and so we get everything done up and everything, and he throws one strap over all the stuff in the trailer, which includes my mattress and box spring.
Holy
God
shit,
dang, dude.
And I'm like, "Is this enough?" David goes, "Yeah, that's fine." And I go, "Are you sure?" And he goes, "That's good. It's fine."
Logan, why didn't you just ask me and Clay to just fly in and help you? For the love
Would-
of God, I could have
would
come
you
and
have?
done it.
Would
I
you
would
have?
have. Clayton wouldn't fly. He wouldn't come, but I would have come. We'd have gotten a damn U-Haul. I love moving. Moving
Look,
is
I drove a U-Haul from Florida to Texas once. I'll do it again.
Well, as I will explain later, it's a good thing you didn't. But
Yeah, did he slap the top and say, "This bad boy will hold so many broken
he
beds"?
did it. He did it. That's the thing. They both said the same thing.
Uh-huh.
They're brothers. He didn't. So he was wrong. So I'm like, okay. So we get going. I go first. They're in the back, and as I'm driving, I'm like nervously looking in my like rear view mirror, which I could
Mhm.
barely see through because of all the stuff in the back of the truck.
Right.
And I keep seeing my mattress like start flapping,
Catch wind.
catching wind and flapping out. And I'm like,
Yeah.
whoa.
I know you got the mattress for free, but you still don't want to lose it.
No, I
Yeah,
don't.
you don't want it folded in half.
So I'm like, I
It's not a futon.
I got nervous, so I pulled over,
Would be.
and then I tried to move it by my own hand.
He yelled it across the apartment.
I got nervous. I pulled the truck over, and I tried to move the mattress by my hand, but it was like down. It was like this thing isn't moving. I'm like,
Yes, wind is very powerful.
okay, I guess this is fine. So then I start going again, and it immediately flaps out even wider than before. I went, nope. I pull the truck over, and I throw like 2 more straps over it. David and Thomas catch up to me, and they're like, is everything good? I'm like, this thing is like catching wind and flapping out. And he's like, oh, you need help? I'm like, no, not really. I just need to throw a couple more straps on it.
Time.
So I threw straps on the front part,
Yeah.
first of all. And then I threw some more straps across some other stuff that was making me nervous.
Right.
That's why they took out the airbenders. And then I ended up getting back. I got it back to my house, and then we got everything unloaded off the truck, and we got the bed back together. So there was no long-term scary stuff. So that's the end of the hit it, Clayton.
Oh, I wasn't ready.
Hit it, Clayton.
Bed update.
So you know how you see like mattresses on the highway? You're like, how the fuck did that happen?
That's how it happened.
That's how.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah. Then, like, as we were like unpacking and winding down, I started feeling like pretty crappy and tired. And then we
high?
got a. No, I wasn't anywhere near them when they were doing that. My dad kind of hung out with them for a little bit when we got there. That was kind of strange. But we got everything all done and loaded up, and I was feeling like exhausted and tired. And I'm like, oh, I definitely overdid it today. I definitely overdid it. That's why I'm so tired. And then last Saturday when we did can't remember the game, but the game we played
No
last
Man's
Saturday.
Sky.
No Man's Sky. I was like, this is just me being really, really tired from overdoing it.
Mhm.
Well, on what day was that? Monday? No, it was Tuesday.
Hold on, I can tell you. You texted me.
Yes.
Get to my text messages.
I think it was Tuesday.
It was Wednesday.
It was Wednesday. Yes, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
So like Monday, I was still feeling pretty crappy, but not nearly as tired because I slept like all day Monday and all day Sunday, and I was still feeling pretty crappy. And then Tuesday, I was still not feeling great, but I was feeling better. And then on Wednesday, my dad was like, I've been feeling pretty bad today. I think I want to take a COVID test. Like, you don't have COVID. You just caught whatever bug I caught when I overdid it the other day. And he goes, I want to take a COVID test just in case. I'm like, all right, if it makes you feel better, it's not going to be positive. So my dad does the COVID test. I'm helping him do the COVID test. And there's a line for test and there's a line for control. And the test starts filling in. And I'm like, uh-oh. And I'm looking at the label and I'm like, yes, that means he has COVID. So my dad has COVID. So then I freak out and I test myself and I have COVID. And so then we test my mom and she tests negative. So my dad and I test positive. My mom tests negative. So we're like, crap, we gotta get everybody else separated.
It's time for the boys weekend.
Clayton.
What? Oh, I missed it.
Did it do a sound?
No,
I forgot I gotta look at the right screen now.
Yeah.
You should have
I'll do it again for Shelby.
Oh.
You should have had the like Dark Souls death noise. Yeah, that.
Yeah. It's such a quiet noise too.
But you know what it is when you hear it.
Absolutely.
So the reason why I felt so bad and so crappy on Saturday is because I had COVID, which is why I'm glad you guys didn't come. Because like we freaked out. We called David and Thomas and told them, and then
well, there's a pretty good chance they may have given it to you, especially if they were hanging out with your
Dave
dad,
Thomas?
toking on the same damn pipe.
I don't think so because I wouldn't have gotten symptoms that fast. It would have taken days. And I was feeling bad day of.
Now, granted, you may not, but that may have been also just you being tired. And because you were tired and overworked, your immune system was compromised. And so you were able to catch it.
I still think it would have taken me days to show symptoms, though. I doubt very seriously I got it from David and Thomas. But
where else have you even been to contract it,
I went to a doctor's office because I had a doctor's appointment. I went to a doctor's office. I was the only one in there wearing a mask. I went to I don't know. I went to the post office, but there was nobody else in there. I don't know. Like I picked it up somewhere. I don't think it was David and Thomas though. But Dave Thomas, the Wendy's guy. I just thought of that joke.
Did you click any suspicious links in your email? Maybe you got it that way.
I did accept cookies.
Help the prince?
I did accept cookies from a suspicious website.
Okay, run a Malwarebytes scan. That should get rid of the COVID.
But yeah, so I think I'm on the back end of having COVID. My dad was feeling pretty bad on Wednesday, but he's starting to feel better. But my mom just started having symptoms Thursday evening and also today, Friday and today. She's not feeling good. Could literally be anywhere at the moment, Logan. We're at a high spike right now. Yeah, I know. It's around right now. But you know what?
That's what Clayton was talking about. And then I saw a news article. It was like, we're having a COVID spike right now, but no one's talking about it.
Yep. Because people are tired of talking about it. The only people that are going to listen when you say there's a COVID surge are the people that are already conscious of COVID when there isn't a surge. Nobody else cares.
I'm thinking I got pretty lucky though, because I'm hearing about how some people have gone through COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Like everybody who got it at RTX, they had a hell of a time.
That was a very early strain as well. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the one that Steve got forever ago, that one sounded horrible. Like I never got my sense of taste or smell messed with. I just got like really tired and I had a sore throat and a phlegmy cough.
Right.
So like if
That's
that's the strand I got, I feel like I got pretty lucky.
That's ideally what you want it to get to. You want it to get to the point where it's a common cold, where yes, everyone has the cold virus. Everyone on the planet has the cold virus, but it doesn't do anything. It gives you sniffles, gives you a headache, makes you a sneeze and cough and a little achy, but that's it. It's so manageable that it's not even a concern anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, as long as it's just like not even a cold, but like a flu, that's not a big shit. Do you know how many moms still function doing their jobs full time and raising their children, like taking care of all their kids with a fucking flu?
Yep.
I'm like, that's just a day in the life, baby.
Or chickenpox, something you want to catch at a young age, so that you have the antibodies, so that you actively try to get at a young age, because it's actually better to get it young.
I will say this, Logan, you've had the boosters.
Yes,
And that's probably also why it's not as bad for you.
Yeah, it hit my dad really. It did hit my dad harder than it hit me, but he's starting to come up from it. And I was worried most about him because he just had the shot. Wow, my mouth is really struggling today. He had the 2 shots. He didn't get any boosters. My mom had 1 booster a few years ago. So I'm worried about her as well because
they haven't been telling her to get hers.
They're not going to.
Just says the problem with COVID though is that every subsequent infection heightens your risk of long COVID. That's the thing that terrifies me. I don't care about the feeling achy. I don't care about the missing a week of work or just feeling like garbage. Long COVID terrifies me because I have enough problems as it is. I got heart problems, kidney problems, digestive tract problems. I don't need anything.
Life problems.
Exactly. Yes.
Well, whenever they get done being sick with this and we're allowed to reintegrate into society, I am forcing them to get their booster shots.
You hear that, Amy?
Yes, Amy.
Says he's forcing you.
We're going to go all make appointments to go to CVS and get our COVID booster shots.
We're all enlisting in the military, and then we'll have to get our shots.
I can't talk you into getting whoops, that's not what I want to do. I know I can't talk you into getting flu shots, but we are getting our COVID boosters. End of discussion.
Haha, yes.
See, what you do is
if pneumonia scares you, Amy, then you need to take the boosters.
You sneak the COVID booster into her tea, and then she'll take it. She'll drink it. No problem.
See, she didn't drink tea.
What does she drink?
Bottled water.
There you go.
She gets a bottle of water that has a syringe poking out of it. And she kind of looks at it and goes, "Did you do something to this?" I went, "No.
No. I can show you how to heat up the security ring so it doesn't break the security ring, so she doesn't know it's been opened.
There you go. So we're all going to go as a family and get our COVID boosters. Mom
Blaine still needs to go get his. Because they ran out when we keep trying. They're like, we're out. It's like, fuck.
I made an appointment. We get there the day of the appointment. They're like, yeah, ours went bad. Our supply expired. I was like, you didn't know about that when I scheduled the appointment? You didn't see the date on the bottle? So.
No.
It's frustrating.
Yeah, Mom asked me to go get cough drops after stream, but we're streaming till midnight, so I don't know if anything's going to be open. I will look, but I doubt it.
Do you have honey, Amy, at your house?
Browser extension?
Get some sweet deals on sharkrobot.com.
No, I was just looking up. I've been seeing a lot of recipes for homemade cough drops. So with less preservatives and chemicals in them.
I think Logan's friends have some homemade cough drops.
Yeah, that's what I get.
Yeah, honey, lemon, ginger cough drops.
Sergio, that's what I get when I get my COVID booster. I get my flu shot and my COVID booster. It's in the same go.
Yeah.
Do not do that to your mom or your dad.
No.
They have to do it.
They don't want to get their flu shots because they think there's like mercury in the shot or some stupid bullshit they read online.
Mercury
Do you eat
in
fish?
Yeah, that's what I
Have you
said.
had tuna?
Oh no, they don't. That argument doesn't matter to them.
How do you breathe?
How do you breathe?
How
Just
can you
saying.
breathe?
Just breathing. Guess what? You're getting so many chemicals because that's the world we live in now.
Yep. Those plastic bottles you're drinking your water out of are
No,
leaking
Shelby, you don't
microplastics
understand.
into
They like when they get these preventable diseases to get really, really sick about it. They like that. It's their favorite.
Yes, honey and whiskey, Amy. I get that. That's also something I was taught and given to as a child by my grandmother. But that's not
just
what
a
you should
Tuesday
do.
afternoon for me.
You should do honey, lemon, and ginger, and make your own cough drops.
Honey, lemon, and ginger performing down at the lounge
Oh,
tonight.
Jesus Christ, that's good. So, speaking of fun stories, so Clayton, a while ago, I don't know, maybe like a month and a half ago.
Does this
probably
update
2
involve a
months.
bed?
No. it does
Oh,
not.
give me a
No.
reason. You give me a reason, woman. I'll
would
fire
love
this
a
thing
bed.
off again.
He was like, so I've seen this advertisement for this plant-based
Oh, yeah.
ramen.
Also, we're half an hour into stream. We have zero gameplay.
Who cares? We're having fun talking.
This is a podcast at this point.
Who cares? We're having fun.
I know.
So he was like, it's only at Sprouts. I'm like, okay, fine. So we go to Sprouts, can't find it.
It ain't at Sprouts. Fact.
It ain't Sprouts. And then I look at my HEB app. Ugh. Sorry, I got distracted. And I was like, oh, Clayton, there's a coupon for this brand that I won't say the name of the ramen that you want to get. It's a plant-based ramen, zero carbs.
All right, great.
And I'll get one of each of the
HEB,
3 they
yeah.
have. Because they're $1.50 off. That's really good. One is a spicy beef, one is chicken, and one is shrimp.
Right.
And so I get one of each. So Clayton's like super excited. He tries the first one.
They're also low carb. They're high protein, plant based. And I was like, all right, this is great because I like ramen, but it's so loaded with carbs, and I don't do well with carbs.
Do I not have that place unlocked? The green, whatever.
I bet you do.
Green Hill Zone.
Go
That's the
to like the table and see if you see it there. The war table, because I bet you those give you more areas like we just opened up type deal.
Emerald Graves. That's where I'm supposed to go. Go to the
We gotta
war
go to the
table
war
and make
table.
contact with Fairbanks. Okay, I need to do that.
So Clayton
Anyways,
makes
carry on.
it, and he microwaves it.
Right.
Because that's how he's like, this is how I'm going to cook it. I'm never going to cook it over the stove.
Mhm.
I'm going to microwave it. We eat it. I'll let
eat it.
Clayton take over. Clayton eats it. I'll let Clayton take over.
Oh, okay. I see.
I tried again.
I thought you were saying you'll let Clayton take over eating it, but you let me take over the story.
Right.
So I take a bite of it, and it ain't great, and I'm just suffering through it, muscling it down the way I do because I don't like to waste food. And Shelby's eating. I forget. Maybe you had gotten something delivered, or maybe you made something. And you're like, how's your ramen? I was like, it's terrible. It is terrible. There is such a bad aftertaste that I can't tell if it's because the noodles are plant-based or the sauce packet or the spice packet they've included with it is so overpowering because they're trying to counteract the plant-based noodles. But it is so off-putting that I'm almost shoving in mouthful after mouthful because the forward taste is fine. It's not great, but the aftertaste is awful. So I'm trying to avoid letting it get to that point by just overwhelming the aftertaste. And then I make another one, and I'm like, okay.
Hold on.
Okay.
I try it. This is the first one.
Right.
And I'm like, because Clayton, y'all know Clayton has very little taste buds. I'm like, that's ass.
Yeah.
That is god fucking awful. That is like
It's one of the worst
chewing a
things I've
rubber
ever
band.
tasted, to be honest.
Let us
And I was like, and the broth is terrible. It is. This is. I'm gonna throw up. This is fucking disgusting.
Mhm.
And then Clayton tries the second one.
Oh yeah, so I tried the second one. It was better, but what I did was I tried the noodles alone. I was like, all right, I have cooked the noodles in the microwave according to their directions, and I'm not going to put the sauce packet in. I want to taste a few noodles on their own. And I was like, the noodles have zero taste. There's not even like the starchy taste of noodles because there's no starch, because these are plant-based. It's just completely unflavored noodles. I'm just tasting the water that I've boiled. And I was like, okay, so what they're doing is completely overclocking the spice pack because the noodles have no flavor of their own. So everything that you taste has to come from the spice pack. And the
And
the
don't
first
let
one
him
was
fool
shrimp.
you.
Second one was what, beef? Or no, spicy beef, and then what, chicken, I guess?
I don't know which one you
It
don't.
was
the
like
second
garlic
one.
chicken. Garlic chicken was the second one. And it was okay. It wasn't good, but it was okay. Not
He's
nearly
being
as bad
very
as the shrimp.
nice because when he was cooking the second one, I was like, "Oh, okay, you want to try another one?" He's like, "Yeah." And like 2 minutes into cooking, he's like, "It smells like dog food."
Oh right, yeah.
I was
forgot.
like, I was like, I'm gonna need to leave the living room
right.
because our living room and kitchen are like one big area. I was like, I was like, oh, something
100%.
smells good because
When
I
I
was just
put-
smelling something that had
When I
been
put my
cooking in the
nose in the
microwave.
bowl, I was like, "Oh, I know this. I know this smell. This is dog food. I have smelled this smell before."
I don't know. Lewis seems to really dig that stuff.
Well, if you want to give him some ramen, I know where you can get some. So needless to say, no, I'm sticking to the traditional. Give me all the
Yeah.
carbs and all the sodium.
I was really
Hope you've
hopeful
got
there
your
for a
comfortable
second.
Boots on. The scouts have
We
seen
did
a
see
number
some
of favorites
plant-based
all over the
noodles.
forest. We've located
today
this
at Costco.
mysterious Fairbanks. He won't share his
Yeah, chickpea
information
ones,
with
you know.
anyone but you.
Right, the chickpea ones are
He
fine.
and his men
Those
are
are
camped
those
out
are
at
really
Washington
really
Beach on the
good
path ahead.
because chickpeas
From
have
what
a
we
flavor.
can tell, they're
Whatever
refugees
plants
from
they're
the war.
using for that
Peasants,
ramen have
mostly.
no flavor.
Yeah, mom bought me last year for my birthday she bought me a mill for my
KitchenAid?
what you call it? Yeah, KitchenAid. She bought me a mill for my KitchenAid, and then I could turn dried chickpeas into flour, and then I can turn that flour into pasta, which is
That's
something
really cool.
that I was supposed to do a year ago, and I'm still sitting on the chickpeas.
I like chickpea pasta. It just depends on the brand though that you get.
Yeah.
What about the McRoberts brand?
Fairbanks.
Don't know. He has
We
to
don't
try
know
it.
much about him. He appeared after the Civil War started, helping people fleeing from the destruction. Fairbanks is likely not his real name.
Do you know anything else about the
Also, I
region?
don't know if T is
They
still
call
here,
this place the
but
Emerald
if
Graves.
he's not, Quentin, you can tell
Legend
him
says that a
I
tree grows
replaced the
here for
clutch on
every
my car
elven
today.
knight of Halam Sharal who perished
Very
in
proud
its
of myself for
defense.
that.
Makes you sad.
I've
doesn't it?
replaced a clutch before.
In Car
We are
Mechanic
the
Simulator.
lost Elven.
Yeah.
I was
Never
like,
again
where's this
shall we
going?
meet.
Yeah, it's like this is the
Oh,
only place I could
I'm
think of he's
sorry,
done it.
Inquisitor. I spoke
You got it.
thoughtlessly.
No, we're not romancing her.
Thank you for the information. I'll head out.
One other
Mom
thing.
says Publix. You mean the Publix brand of chickpea pasta?
Publix brand chickpeas.
Itself here. Freemen of the Dales, they call themselves. They are hostile to the Inquisition and everyone else. Watch your back, Inquisitor.
Wrong one.
I'm gonna play a lot of
Sure the
Switch.
hoses for the Eclipse. Put on mine. They are starting to bulge. Okay. I just found out about a company called Killer Glass. They make glass radiator hoses.
No,
So
thank
there's-
you. No,
there's a-
thank you at all.
There's a flexible part that actually, kind of absorbs the vibration, but the center part is, I'm assuming,
For you.
not actual glass, but maybe like reinforced glass. It's really cool.
Inquisitor, I've something for you.
What is it?
She's got something for me. Okay.
I've been playing a lot of Switch. The X and the A buttons are backwards.
I've been playing so much Switch today.
She has.
Did you get that? Did you get that thing
I sent you?
No.
that Nintendo sent you?
No, I've been playing
Okay.
on Fae Farm.
You gotta get it. I don't know how long it's gonna last for.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I forgot about it.
Yeah, I compared my old clutch pressure plate to my new one and could clearly see why my clutch was slipping because the fingers on the pressure plate were not even close to the right height. They were so squished down.
Look at that guy.
You're pretty. He says I saw an Insta reel. I saw a Insta reel where someone had something like that and it looked cool. Okay.
Yeah. It's cool to watch freaking coolant pump through your hoses.
That's why people do the custom water cooling in PCs.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's the same thing. Liquid cooled car, liquid cooled PC.
Fucking nerds.
Mm-hmm. That's why I trust liquid cooling in my PCs because it works so well in cars.
It's very confused, but you're looking up in the sky. That's why it's like this. Okay. So we just go into dots.
I also want to do my clutch slave. It wasn't replaced when I had the clutch replaced. Hope it'll help with the pedal feel. It's not bad, but not great. Yeah, I had mine swapped to a braided steel line, and it is, oh, it's so much better. Especially as the cars get older. Those, like you said, those hoses start to bulge, and a braided steel line will absolutely tighten that up.
Have we seen them wearing armor like that before on their backs?
I don't think so. It might be like a regional thing.
Amy says my eyes won't stop leaking.
And she got the goopy eyes. I didn't get the goopy eyes when I had mine.
Didn't know goopy eyes was a thing.
Yeah, conjunctivitis, I think it's called.
That's pink eye.
You mean pink eye?
Yeah. It's like one of the side effects of it, I guess.
Fuck me.
I didn't get that with mine. See what happens when you
I'll
get your
take another booster. Yeah, give me another booster. Give me a booster every week because I want to get fucking pink eye because I'm out.
I just,
Oh, Sergio got takoyaki.
Hell yeah.
What's takoyaki?
Fried squid. Squid
Oh,
balls.
that sounds delicious.
We were at Costco earlier.
Oh,
so
all right.
just
I'll
combat. I'm
turn it
shocked.
down. I got it at +4. I'll put it to +3.
We were at Costco, and you know how like there's those fried onion crisps that you can like put on top of like casseroles and stuff like that?
Yes.
Think that, but calamari strips.
Little 13 nug. What, like little chunks of fried calamari?
Yeah, like the strips, but instead of it being fried onion, it's fried calamari.
That sounds pretty good.
Clayton was intrigued by it, and he hates calamari. He hates the concept of calamari.
Right.
I got grossed out by calamari for a long time because I read a story about it. This has 7 shards attached to it. I read a story
Damn.
about a woman who had like a cut in her cheek and she ate some fried calamari, but like it impregnated her cheek with squid babies. And that freaked me out for a really, really long time, but I kind of got over it and I just started eating calamari anyway.
Something
T
tells me
says
that
just a
was
lot
a
of small
lie.
things I want to do to it. My girl wants to learn how to drive a manual, and she saw a Miata at a car meet that she really liked. She wants to get one.
The only thing I know about Miata is that Chris had one.
Hmm?
And I only know he had one because there was a movie about baseball, I think, where the guy goes, "My Miata!" And everybody would quote that at Chris in high school.
Gotcha.
I fully support your girlfriend learning how to drive a manual.
Miata's a fun
I
car
gotta
to
tell
drive
you
too.
though, she's just gonna probably have to just kind of get thrown into it to make it work. Slowly learning how to drive a manual don't work.
Lodging stand.
Oh, here we go. It's gonna be a an argument.
Nah. Miata's a fine car. I'm what's the word? I prefer
Partial?
the earlier partial, yes. I'm more partial to the early gen ones. But the later ones aren't bad.
Like Charizard.
Exactly.
Yes, exactly, huh?
T, has she ever seen an Audi TT? Just saying. Second gen Audi TT? Not bad.
Audi does weird stuff with their clutches, though.
No. The Germans make it so easy.
Right?
I don't think I was supposed to come through here the way I did.
Oh. Got an arrow in your ass?
Pop-up Miatas are way
no.
too overpriced now, but second gen are still pretty cheap. Oh, Sergio saw. Oh, we saw a Supra today. There's a Mark IV, the new one.
Keep your hands and weapons
Wait.
to yourself.
Mark V.
Where's the...
We're watching you.
Can you talk to them people? No? What about the other way? What was over there?
I think I was supposed to go this way.
Yeah, maybe kill them first and then it'll trigger it. Now they do have hardtop Miatas. That's not bad. Because I will say...
Those are so expensive, though, because they are incredibly rare. Nobody bought them. So if you do find them, it's because someone special ordered it. And they're so hard to find. And they're like, the only reason they're overpriced is because there's so few of them. I think the hardtop Mazda Speed Miata is one of the rarest models of Miata.
Huh. Okay.
Keep your
It's a
hands
Mazda
and
Speed,
weapons
so,
to yourself.
you know, good stuff. I'm gonna go get water. Do you want anything from downstairs?
No, I'm good. Oh, wait.
It is an honor to meet the Herald of
I'm okay.
I'll be here.
Okay.
I'll take a blizzard.
Inquisitor,
I know. I really
please
want a
listen.
blizzard.
You have encountered the Freemen. Aggressive bastards, no?
Gordon?
They've killed a dozen of my people. We've tried to fight, but we cannot match their strength. You can. Why should you care about this, you ask? Because the Freemen are colluding with your enemy.
Gordon?
Does his voice sound like Gordon, the Gordon character?
No, his name is Gordon Freeman.
Oh.
Which enemy do you mean?
The rogue Templars. I've seen them through the woods, heading for the Freemen bases, leaving with
Gordon?
crates. Destroy the Freemen, and they'll lead you straight to the Red Templars. This I promise.
I'll see what I can do.
I'll look into this, Fairbanks.
All my information about the Freemen is right here, in our camp. Help us, and everything I know about the Dales, about these woods, I will share with the Inquisition.
Thanks, Fairbanks. My dog. There's a thing to claim here, but it's up there. See it.
Follow the path down. There. Ladder.
Ladder right here.
Good job, Logan.
Yeah, you guys stay on those side of the spikes.
Your mom says if there's a Dairy Queen on the way home, I'll buy you a Blizzard.
When we were kids, my sister and I were kids, we were driving home from, I don't even know where we were, but we were driving home from Gainesville to our house. And we were like, we want ice cream. We want ice cream. Let's go to Dairy Queen because we never have Dairy Queen. Mom said, you know what? Fine. And she was so smug about it. She's like, fine. If there's a Dairy Queen on the way, we will stop and get Blizzards. And literally,
That's cruel.
Literally 2 seconds later, there was a Dairy Queen right there.
No way!
You know the Dairy Queen on Archer Road when you're heading towards the interstate?
Hell no, I don't remember shit about that place.
It was that one, and we're like, oh, Dairy Queen right there, and she's like, no. But you know what? To her credit, she stopped and got us Blizzards.
Amy, you totally said that thinking there was no Dairy Queen on the way home, though.
She absolutely did, completely forgetting about that Dairy Queen. It was incredible.
See, I kind of want a Subaru BRZ or an MR2. I love MR2s.
I don't want to talk.
That tiny little car, great engine, rear wheel drive. Oh, it's fantastic. I like the not last version of it. I think there are 3 generations of MR2. The second one is the one I like the most.
Of course we'll make it through this. We all will.
A lot of words.
Damn, there is a lot of stuff here.
Silica that Sarah was giving away until she turned it into a manual.
My cousin Sarah?
I think he's talking about the YouTuber Sarah Untuned.
Oh.
That is not a way to go. Apparently.
I don't know. I don't think I've watched any of those videos.
Sir, do you want to come visit? We'll teach you how to drive manual.
Don't listen to them, Sergio. They won't even teach me how to drive a manual.
Yeah, I kind of rescinded that offer once I saw you play Gran Turismo and I saw how you drive.
You listen, video games are not the same as real life.
I was just watching your foot. I was like, Shelby, he hasn't let off the gas. He's been at full throttle this entire time.
That's because I was in Mario Kart mode. It's different.
Where's the jump drift button in this?
Why would you hit the brakes? You're in a race.
Brakes make you go faster.
Producer says, I can't guarantee I'll learn quick.
Nobody
And
does.
he says, just go to an empty parking lot with a friend. You'll learn quickly. You don't. I'll be honest with you. You really don't.
Nobody
Don't listen. Don't listen to them. They won't take you. They'll just say no.
They'll take you to get tacos and distract you.
They'll go, hey,
So,
you want this burrito? And I go,
Jingle keys, jingle keys, jingle keys, jingle keys.
so when Sydney was here last and she was visiting for like 2 weeks, we were going to try to begin the process teaching her how to drive a manual. But it got to be like, because we stream at night and you have to go, like Amy says, you do have to go to an empty parking lot.
Yeah.
It would be like, by the time stream was over, she'd be conked out.
Yeah.
I'd be conked out. And Clayton's like, it's not tonight, huh?
Yep.
But she's asked to come visit again for another extended time frame. So this might actually be a long enough time frame if she comes that she actually, when she leaves, will be able to launch a fucking manual.
Yeah, I was lucky because there was an entire neighborhood being built around behind my subdivision with no one living there. So I got my friend to drive me there, which was like, 2 minutes away from my house. And then I would just practice driving around a city with nobody in it. And it had stop signs, it had little hills, it had places you could build up speed to learn how to shift into the higher gears and then learn how to downshift. It was incredible.
Sergio says, I was surprised that she wasn't moving in. I assure you, Sergio, if she did not have Florida prepaid, she probably would have already moved in. She'd go to college here. You know, out-of-state tuition, it's kind of expensive. And I've been trying to get Logan to move in for years. Still not here.
I don't think Logan's gonna want to move anytime soon.
I wanted to.
Never again. That bed.
I fucked it. I was one away and I fucked it.
Distracted him with bed talk. A few times around, you'll have it. Amy, I assure you, it's not like a one night type thing. It took me a while to learn. Because it's also just the repetitiveness and the confidence to launch. That's the only thing that's hard about learning a manual, in my opinion, is consistently being able to launch. Everything else is just knowing how it works.
Yeah.
And once you have the science and the knowledge behind it, that's it.
Right. What's easy for some people is not easy for everyone.
I ended up learning basically because I was just like, all right, well, Clayton has a modified clutch on his car, right? So I was like, how old was I?
22?
Yeah. 2020. I was 22, probably. 21 or 22. And I was learning on Clayton's car, which was a modified clutch. And I was like, okay, I mean, I can kind of do it like 1 out of 10. Let's just go ahead and buy me a manual. And so I bought a manual car. And I was like, all right, this is mine. Let me learn. And then I just drove it to work. It's like, you will stall in traffic. It's okay. And you're going to just restart and ignore the people behind you and slowly launch this motherfucker.
Right, but it's still worth saying. What is easy to some people is not easy to everyone. Just there are things that you pick up throughout all aspects of your life. The things that you learn quicker, things that you take longer to grasp.
Like math and science, not the fuck. I can't fucking do it. Not at all. I'm just letting the wolf just be over there tied.
I thought it was chasing those nugs off into the distance. Which it was doing, but it decided to come back and not let me collect this thing.
Amy says, the younger, the easier. I was 15. I will agree, yes, absolutely. When our minds are younger, they're more pliable, so it's easier to learn stuff.
So we should be putting 4-year-olds behind the wheel.
Yes!
Be a lot more useful than teaching them fucking cursive.
I'm not getting started on that again. Although they'd probably be better drivers than a lot of fucking people up here in Houston anyway, so.
Can we please kill the dog already? Thank you.
God.
And see, that was me as well, Sergio. I was into cars, so I understood what the mechanisms were doing, but like putting all of the movements together in a smooth action is what takes time.
And you'll still stall after years.
I
and then
still do it now.
You will make fun of each other whenever, oh, look what you did. And then the next time when you do it, look what you did.
I mean, granted, Mitsubishi makes terrible transmissions, but yeah, I still grind gears every once in a while. I still stall it every once in a while.
And we still make fun of each other for it because we both.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. How could you not?
It's right there. It's real fun after you've been driving an automatic. Like when you have a rental car and then you get back and you're like, oh, right, there's a clutch. Gotta pull that E-brake.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no park to put this shit in. Sergio has a YouTube recommend for you, Clayton. Mike Prizza.
I don't think I've ever heard that name.
I know Mike Piazza.
Right? Yep, he was a catcher.
And the only reason I know who that is because I have a Nintendo 64 game with his name on it.
I know a Messi. Japanese car content.
Huh. I was telling Shelby about a car channel I was watching. A dude bought a second gen Eclipse.
Oh my god. This is heartbreaking. This is for T, man.
The first thing he did was like, he's got a big turbo on it because he bought it secondhand, of course. He put a big turbo on it, but this exhaust is restrictive. So we're going to do a side exit exhaust out the side of the front bumper. So I'm just going to cut a hole in the bumper, and it was an OEM bumper. This was not a reprint bumper. This was a factory, like Mitsubishi with the proper Diamond Star indent on the nose. And I was like, those are impossible. I'm looking at one on eBay that looks like garbage, and it's $800.
And he fucking put a hole in it.
He just drills a hole in it to route the exhaust through, and they put it up on the jack, and I was like, oh my god, it has the mud flaps. It has the second gen Eclipse mud flaps that are impossible to find. They're like worth their weight in gold.
They promptly rip them off and then burn them.
Yeah.
While dancing around them.
It's a different experience to watching car content because like people do stuff with Nissans and Toyotas all the time, but I'm not in those communities, so I don't know what is heartbreaking to watch about something being done to a Nissan, or like putting an LS engine in a RX-7 is of course painful for me, even though I don't have an RX-7, but because I have had an Eclipse for so long, and I know how impossible these parts are to find and how much they mean to Eclipse owners. It's so hard to watch.
Sergio says he's a criminal. The feds need to arrest him.
Yep.
Someone just needs to point out to him how much money he wasted.
Yeah, he's like,
go on. He'll feel fucking terrible.
Before you drill a hole in anything, do an eBay search. Watch how ridiculous these prices are because these parts don't exist anymore. Yes. It's like the end of Tokyo Drift when they put that Skyline engine in the Shelby shell. Which conceptually I think is pretty cool, but I don't know that I would actually want to do that to that car.
That should relieve some of the refugees' worries.
Okay.
Mine.
Hey, we claiming some shit tonight.
I like how the bad guys are probably going to come back and see my banner there, and they're going to be like, ah.
Well, now we can't take it down. It's too late. Them's the rules.
They kick a little rock.
It's not the rules. That's why war exists.
There's rules to war.
Yeah, and people don't always follow. Oh, God. Quinn says you got to pee on it to make sure they don't take it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the rules to
We're
war.
abiding by dog rules now.
Big stinking wall in my way.
So do we know anyone that knows about yard maintenance? Anyone knowledgeable about grass?
That's what Sean's for.
What the fuck is Sean?
The guy who comes and mows my lawn.
Oh.
Also, Dave and Thomas know about grass.
Yeah, I knew, that's where I thought this was gonna go. Dang it.
It took me too long to get.
Oh, goddamn. Okay. All right. I think this is a no then. Y'all are all just teasing me.
Who built this dang wall here?
Still on about my Lady Josie and her tricky tongue. And I've been thinking again. Shut up. Here's how I'll do it too. I find a knob right, and I seduce him.
I worry where this might be going.
Wait, not done yet. He thinks he's being seduced. But when it's time for slap and tickle, I jump up and say, I like your wife better.
And the goal would be?
He thinks he's in charge, but he isn't. I am.
I don't know what to say.
Then I'll punch him to make sure he gets it.
Oh, Sarah. I do love you.
Okay. Amy says, now, Shelby, they are men. Yes. Oh, we found it out. We're going inside this villa. Like Sergio
Guess
said,
I found the key to this.
Quincy, my family usually mows it on their own, but have someone come out to fertilize it. So that's the problem, and that's what my end goal is going to have to be, is I will mow it, but I can't ever get this shit be fertilizing right. But now I've got the problem where I've got so many weeds and not enough grass, and I don't know how to fix it. And I really like to avoid paying a lot of money for someone else to come out and fix it.
The Freeman's leader should be holed up here. This place
Gordon?
has seen better days.
Never gonna not hear that.
Him every day.
You two are just absolutely carrying into this one fucking dude, man. He had no chance.
He deserved it. Come get some.
Flush them out.
Out of this guy. Sick of this ninja guy.
Yeah, I think it's more of
That seems to be the last.
it's more of a ninja outfit than a hazmat suit, I think. It's just that the color,
Good riddance to bad rubbish.
but he has like a mask on. So it looks like that.
He's a real dork, I'll tell you that.
Red Templars.
Has that Fallout TV show started yet?
I don't know.
Seems we interrupted.
I don't think so.
The Templars.
I'm ready for
I
us.
figured you'd be all over that, Logan.
Whatever they came for might still be here.
It's gonna be on Amazon, right?
Yeah. You don't find bright ass yellow to be a sneaky color for a ninja?
Worth a look around, right?
I guess
You'd never find him in a field of flowers.
Guess it depends on like his surroundings.
April 12th. Okay. So not yet.
Rune engraved key. Look at this tapir.
Kind of cute.
Tapirs are cute like possums are cute.
I can see that.
As in they're not really, but I still want to be friends with one.
Quinn says he's undetectable in a sunflower field. Exactly. Exactly. I saw an Instagram reel earlier, and it was this story about at this zoo where there's these capybaras, and there's a cat, a ginger cat, that has just been adopted into the capybara family.
I saw that.
It's so fucking cute. Sergio would like to let us know that the party can level up. See? Sunflowers. That's why he was wearing yellow. There's sunflowers here. Surprised we could see him at all.
Isn't that the storyline of Samurai Champloo? They're looking for the samurai and the sunflowers or something like that?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's been so long since I've seen that, I could not tell you.
I don't know what this is you're referring to.
I just know that like the two main guys
cool. Not like martial arts, but samurai cartoon.
I just know like the two main guys wanted to kill each other the whole time, but then when the end of the series came around, they forgot.
Yeah, Mugen and
they
Jin.
were like, all right, well, I guess we're done. See ya, bye. And they like all walk away, and then they both realize later they're like, oh, we were supposed to fight to the death. Dang it.
It's a very, very silly ending.
My inventory
It's
is full.
it makes sense for them.
It's not the inventory.
Damn,
button.
he's good. Sergio says the samurai who smells the sunflowers. Yes. Amy says, you know, in the Chronicles of Narnia, when the kid goes through the wardrobe, what was the name, the animal called she first met?
Ezekiel. I can't remember the lion. I can't remember the lion's name.
Aziraphale.
That's not who she first met, though. It was the fawn guy.
Oh, Mr. Tumnus.
There it is. Were you looking for the actual... Yeah, what do you... With both of them. You got them both, Amy. Not sure which one you were looking for, but you got them. Hey, the Emerald Graves. That's where Mexico could spin stream.
That's where we've been this whole time.
But just... Sorry, I was calling back and making fun of the fact that we can't do anything without Meg.
She's our rock.
She is. I thought so too, but there are fawns in a bunch of species.
Like deer.
And I just started singing the Sound of Music stuff. Do you want to go to a vendor to get rid of your shit?
Yes, that's why I left.
And then level up your party? And heals?
You want to level up your party?
I was trying to get to this because this is a camp. But I can't figure out how to get to it because there's a stupid wall in the way.
We'll probably have to get through the estate and on the other side get out back out to it.
Alright. Let's level up my body.
Fawn's also a character in New Girl.
Mm-hmm.
Congresswoman Fawn.
Show enough is. Fawn Moscato, that's her name. I was like, what's her last name?
Fawn Moscato.
Your head is enormous.
I don't think any of these people are vendors.
That's not good. Well... Is there anywhere else on the map they could find a vendor, maybe?
No. There is not.
Yes, we're going back to Skyhold. Go to the war table anyways. Josephine's ready to check in.
Guys, pause. Guys, pause. Isn't that a satyr? Know what a satyr is?
I don't know enough about all of that to say yes, no, or defend an argument.
Satyr. I just met her.
But from what I remember, satyrs, those are the like musically inclined ones or whatever. Like,
Philatides is a satyr.
I like to Philatides.
Bro, same.
okay, so satyr is in Greek mythology a male nature spirit, according to Wikipedia. So yeah, take a grain of salt. With ears and a tail resembling those of a horse, as well as a permanent exaggerated erection. I don't think I've ever seen that, Wikipedia.
Thank you, Wikipedia.
Yep, that sounds like Philatides to me.
That's worth $2 a year.
They were companions of the god Dionysus, and believed to inhabit remote locales such as woodlands, mountains, pastures. Oh God. Oh God. Not reading that part.
Wimp.
No, I'm just not getting us canceled tonight. Okay. Oh, look. Fawn versus Satyr.
Who wins?
You decide!
I'm debating going to Reddit and just seeing what absurd fucking arguments are listed there about this. So weird. Fawns have long tails, satyrs have goat tails. Oh, that's just one random ass thing. Oh my god, someone's already Googled this. What is the difference between a fawn and a satyr Narnia?
My laundry's done.
It's just that is not a rabbit hole or goat hole I want to go down tonight. Thanks. I thought it was funny too. Wait, you said your laundry's done? So that means your washer and dryer's still at your old house?
Oh yeah, I'm not taking my washer and dryer with me.
But you took your fridge?
Yeah. And my freezer.
There wasn't a fridge at the
most
new
of his
place?
bed.
Most of my bed, yeah. Well, what did you say?
There's not a fridge at your new place?
No, there was not a fridge in my new place.
Gotcha, okay.
Did not mean to mark that for sale. Supposed to do something with these gold ones, but I don't remember what.
Unfortunately, I have not been around for y'all's inventory management to know what.
Tell her why no fidget.
Fridge. I think she probably means fridge.
Tell her why no fridge. fridge.
Maybe. No.
I don't know the answer to that
I
question.
think the conjunctivitis has crept into her brain.
Mine also, because I don't know.
Did the fridge go out? Didn't there used to be a fridge there? Because you put your when your fridge broke, you put your stuff in that one.
There did used to be a fridge here, but we gave it, or she gave it to Jenna.
Ah, that's what she just said. We gave the fridge to Jenna. Gotcha.
Fade Knocker. That's a funny name.
Sounds like an insult someone would have called me in middle school.
You know what? I'm not going to go through all this weapon management. I'm going to go through all these blues and purples in a box and continue my adventure.
That's true. You have the box you can do since you're already here at Skyhold.
Out of my way. I am the Inquisitor. I saw a clip from Xavier Renegade Angel that I completely forgot about, and it's making the rounds on TikTok. It's when he's seeing a vision of his father, and it's like, "It is you who killed me, son." And he goes, "What kind of name is you who?" And he starts going, "You who? You who? You killed my father."
If I had access to my keyboard, I'd give you a boo.
Oh, it's such a incredible show. That and Tim and Eric were like equal parts terrible and genius.
I didn't like Tom Goes to the Mayor, but I loved Tim and Eric. Awesome show, great job.
Right. That's what I mean. Like they were all terrible in the same way. They were all genius in the same way. And you could hate one and love another for the exact same reasons. Because I didn't like Tim and Eric for a long time, but I enjoyed Xavier for whatever it was. And I thought Tom Goes to the Mayor had like some really memorable, quotable moments.
I only liked one episode of Tom Goes to the I only liked one episode of Tom Goes to the Mayor, and that was
I'm gonna bet it's the Rats Off to You.
Was that the Tenacious D episode?
Nope. It's
where like Jack Black was like the owner of one store and Kyle Gass was the owner of another store, and they were rivals.
I don't think so. I just remember there was a T-shirt that said "Rats Off to Ya," and the mayor couldn't even look at it without bursting into fits of laughter.
I remember that. And he stole it, didn't he?
Right, and he's like, "I'm sorry, Tom. Your shirt is still just barely. I'm gonna need you to zip up your jacket. I can still see the corner of the rat." And it's just such a dumb thing. It's not even a joke. It's just it makes no sense.
I think I would like Tim and Eric or Tom. I would think I would like Tom Goes to the Mayor if I saw it now.
Right.
But I did not like it at the time.
Right. You have to approach it on its own terms, and I was not prepared for that at the time.
And I did the reason I always said that the reason I didn't like Tom Goes to the Mayor, but the reason why I didn't like Tom Goes to the Mayor, but I did like Tim and Eric, was because Tim and Eric was like sketches. It was like short bursts of the thing. Tom Goes to the Mayor was like, even though it was a short, like 7-minute show, it was all the same thing.
Yes, there's a plot here. People are doing things. There's continuity.
But Tim and Eric's like, all I want to do is sit on you.
Right.
I have literally no fucking clue what either of y'all are talking about.
You get to watch there was the Humpers one where they do that thing with your long sleeve shirt. You bounce it up and down.
Yeah, with the shirt under the arm under your shirt.
Yeah.
There was also Spaghetti, who had multiple skits.
Right, yeah.
We were clearly raised in a much different world. Also, love your party again.
he would like hide barely obscured behind a bush, and he'd jump out and go spaghetti, and nobody would get scared. They just look at him, and he'd be like,
Right.
"Spooked you, spooked you."
Every once in a while, you get a "There's my chippy."
All of those fellas I already fought aren't back.
What do you think you're playing? Dark Souls? Clayton has been hardcore going into Dark Souls lately. Like the lore of Dark Souls. Like I'll see he's like watching YouTube videos all about the lore of it.
Oh yeah, those are great. Those are great. I love those videos. I watch those too.
So this morning he was watching a YouTube video. That wasn't Dark Souls. You said that was
I think that one that I was watching was Demon Souls. I might have been wrong.
We got talking about Dark Souls and with the storyline, and I learned a little bit of it because I've never really seen all the storyline in Dark Souls. I just know it's some hard ass shit to play.
I just remember you at one point going, "This is sad." I was like, "Yeah, there's no good news in this entire game. Nothing even approaches like pleasant."
Like that's depressing.
There's nothing good that happens in those worlds.
Right.
And if you think it's good, it's an illusion.
Right.
But honestly, there was a lot of more storyline behind the game than I was expecting.
Oh, they are just...
My favorite is Bloodborne. The story behind Bloodborne is so good.
It's honestly where I think Destiny kind of stumbled. I think if they had done their storyline more in the way of Dark Souls, where it was in the game, but you kind of have to look for it, instead of going to a website to learn about it, I think people would have picked it apart a bit more.
Sergey says, I love the Bloodborne ones. Everything is depressing. It's what happens when eldritch powers meet corruptible, power-hungry idiots.
Yep.
Yeah, and the stuff in Bloodborne where it's like, to make one person happy, the entire world needs to, like, be laid to waste.
Yeah.
You better just make sure that you're that one person.
I could do that.
Yeah, the Grimoire card is what I was talking about. If they had done a bit of a better job with maybe environmental or passive storytelling instead of just saying, hey, if you want to know what happens, go to this website.
I wonder where those mosaic pieces go.
They're going to be decorations we can put up in the castle.
Something.
Like in Skyhold.
Oh, I thought they were like gonna be things that were just like around, and as we slowly collect the pieces, we'll slowly fill it out.
Oh, it's gonna be decorations. I'm so excited for it. Sergio says they did a much better job in Dragon Age 2.
Oh yeah, completely agree. Even what little bit I know of Destiny 2's story, it was so much easier to absorb while you were playing the game.
Oh, the mosaics are decorating the main hall of Skyhold. Nice. It's gonna be beautiful when we're done.
Oh, so it is what I said. Out of the way. The big palooka.
Big Paloomp.
Foonyapar!
There you go.
Okay.
Should watch more Yakuza.
Foonyapar, this man.
You get to see Akiyama fighting it off with a geriatric lady in the streets in a dance battle.
Oh, his combos have gotten so cool too.
Him and
Majima.
Yeah, no, I think I was thinking about if I wanted to say that. I think him and Majima are the two best looking fight styles.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's because they're both leg heavy. I mean, maybe because like we have been playing as Kiryu for so many games that just the fists get overworked.
Right.
But I think that they're because I don't know. Maybe it's not just that because I also am not a huge fan of
The best locks, the best.
Saijima's. His is just like monster
Punch. Yeah.
hitting things.
Yeah.
Slow in hitting big thing and been hitting big heavy. So maybe it's not just that it's a different style from Kiryu, but it's just that they do some real cool shit. Like the tornado kick's still my favorite move.
Glad I emptied my inventory before we looted this room.
It's a big castle.
Still, there's no back door to get behind this place.
That's where you came in?
Yeah.
What was at the X? Like why is there an X there?
That is a point of interest that I've already seen.
How else could we get to the other side?
I saw some unfinished map over here on this side. Like around here, there's some unfinished map. So, but I could steal some wine from that room.
So you know how last night Clayton was a little tipsy during Yakuza?
No.
As soon as we got home today from grocery shopping, he's like, I'm going to have some more twisted tea before he goes and works on his car. Just like, good Lord. He's getting tipsy to go work on his car.
Did you blast some hooligan at the convenience store before you drank it?
I don't know what that is.
There was a video of a guy who had twisted tea in his hand, and there was a guy who was like acting like a real asshole. He was either robbing the place or he was being an asshole.
Yeah, he was just being.
He was doing a thing. He was just being a jerk, and he like turned around, and so the guy like flipped the twisted tea, caught it, and just bashed the guy on the side of the head with it. It was awesome.
I've not seen this.
It is swift justice.
There was nothing in this whole mansion except for that one quest, and I don't know how to get behind this building.
I'm not going to say he was right to do it, but sure was fun to watch.
It was entertaining.
Yeah.
There's just the best way to work on cars with a twisted tea, White Claw, etc.
Right. But related, 95 foot-pounds of torque is a lot when you're doing it one-handed.
Clayton's also figured out he has a lot of the tools that he needs to do this shit finally.
Yeah. I bought a bunch of these tools forever ago, and now they're actually going to getting used.
I hear Logan needs bed help taken apart and then put back together. You want to go help?
Yeah,
No, my bed's actually good for now.
Oh, is it? You say?
I just hear your impact drill.
Yeah.
Look
You
again.
Sure about that?
Look again. What? Look again.
Look one more again.
Is there like a small gap between that wall on the map?
Right here?
Yeah.
I don't know, because the map isn't like what it actually is. It's like a drawn version of it. And it's really
Yeah.
annoying.
Take out some dudes.
Trying to get to that camp. And I think I'm on the correct side of the wall this time. Wait. Mine.
Amy says, did you tell him about the lightning storm the other night? No.
The lightning storm? Refresh my memory? Whoops.
There was a lightning storm?
Not that I recall.
I don't know whose brain's getting affected by the COVID. I don't know if it's Amy or Logan. I'm not sure which one it is.
We're riddled with it. Riddled with it!
Although she did put an E in lightning, so maybe she's talking about like a bright storm. Maybe it's not actually
first night here?
lightning.
Oh, I know what she's talking about. Yeah, the first night I was there, my bedroom has like a view over the river. And the first night I was there, I was laying in bed, looking out over the river in the pitch black, and it was heat lightning. You know, the kind that just stays up in the clouds?
Rolls across the sky.
Yeah, it was just like...
Man.
It was just like flashing in the sky while I was laying in bed. It was really cool.
Yeah, I see those all the time.
Those don't really happen here very much.
Not so much. I don't know if it's pressure difference or humidity related. There's got to be something that's different about the...
Maybe less water? Like Florida's got so much water around it?
That's what, yeah, there's got to be a reason for it, but yeah, I just don't see it too much.
Mine. Oh. Clayton and Quentin.
Mm-hmm.
I bought the printer.
Did you?
It did.
All right.
Is it a 3-day printer?
Yeah, I bought the
Resin?
The resin, yes, the word resin. Yeah.
I said raisin printer. I was like, nope, that's the wrong one.
You put fruit pulp in it and it prints raisins.
Raisins?
Wait, nothing? The way you said raisins made me think of the... Yeah, from Ashley. And then I got sick with COVID, so I haven't even talked to her about retrieving it yet. But it's paid for. It's mine. It's just at her house.
Mine. Did you lick it or pee on it?
I will.
Okay.
I don't want you to make anything for us. We're good.
Yep.
Why is this yellow? Don't ask questions.
Yeah.
The resin.
Exactly.
Mind your business.
Don't ask me about my business. I do. So when you come...
He does, just automatically.
So when you come to help me do the networking, you're also going to be helping me 3D printing.
Okay,
if you have it by then.
We're going to print an octopus in a boat, which is like, from what I hear, the first thing everybody does.
And I want to make its legs all wiggle around or whatever.
What I'm hearing is I could probably get you to print some...
yes, you could probably do that. I don't know if I can do this. These are a little tough.
What are you?
What level am I? I'm running away.
Yeah, I would too.
Ow.
Yeah, run away quick enough. Quinn says, so actually that is a good test for filament printers. There's another test that's better for resin printers.
Oh, really? Okay.
So, sorry, I'm going to be the one that says what's I don't understand the difference.
It's a different...
Explain to me.
It's a different process of printing. Filament is like when you get the big reel of plastic, like it feeds down into a nozzle. And to be honest, I do not know how that is different from resin because I don't know what resin means. But that's the one I bought, so I'm gonna learn today.
Yep.
I don't know where the frick I'm going.
To a waypoint?
Is that the one I just ran away from? Yes.
Quinn says it's like a cube of spikes to make sure they stick while printing upside down. Resin is fully liquid. Filament is hard plastic. It's melted, then rehardened. So which one do you have, Quentin?
I believe he has a resin printer. He just bought a resin printer.
Oh, you have both. Okay.
Hey, you do my man all wrong.
Thought I was dead for sure.
How sturdy are the stuff that gets printed out of these printers?
It depends on what you print. Because like you can make like a flimsy little thing that can fall apart. And I guess it also depends on the quality of the filament and or resin that you use.
We've had the filament printer for a while, so that must have been the one you had previously we talked about. But I got a resin one for my birthday last year to make my Star Wars stuff more detailed. Oh, then that's the one I was thinking of. It's the one resin one that you just got. Okay. I'm just legitimately curious, is there a way for me to make like cat-related stuff with a resin printer?
Oh yeah, easy.
Like not like, oh, it looks like cat pictures, like stuff that my cats can actually use on the walls. You could easily make like that.
Little balls with a jingly thing inside of it, so it's like a piece of plastic with a smaller piece of plastic inside of it that rattles around. Those kind of things. You can make those easy.
Definitely can make toys. Depends on the material, but they use filament printers to make like machine parts. Probably not resin. Filament would work better.
Could you make a Halo Mjolnir Mark IV helmet that's about the size of a cat head?
Easy.
Okay.
I want to like this. They all turned off. Am I supposed to light them in a specific order?
Is there anything to read up in here?
There was, but I didn't stay on it.
So resin tends to be more brittle. Absolutely. Okay. Well, something tells me you could probably find, it says landmarks in the grave. So maybe try to look for the,
They all go out.
like you can look at it in the journal and see what it says.
Discover all landmarks in the Emerald Graves. Okay, these are just landmarks.
Yeah, nothing to do, I guess. Okay, never mind.
I don't have anything in the Emerald Graves right now. I'm in collections. None of this is about this. This is probably for later then.
Or it just doesn't have anything. It's just a landmark. Camp.
This away.
I think I don't know enough and haven't been exposed enough to know what is available to actually come up with stuff to be used in these printers.
Well, I have a restoration project I want to do for some old Power Rangers toys. So this printer would be perfect for exactly what I want to do for restoration.
The one thing, cosplays have gotten a lot better since 3D printing is available.
That statue scared the crap out of me. I thought it was a bad guy.
Pretty boy.
I thought it was about...
Probably find a cat helmet on Etsy. I don't... Cat helmet.
Why pay for Etsy when you could just have me do it? Or Quinn?
I was making a joke about the collector's edition of Halo 2 or 3 that came with that tiny little Mjolnir helmet.
Can we take a bathroom break?
A potty?
Sure can.
Yeah.
I don't know, Logan. Do you still have toilet paper? Oh, wait, you're a dude. Never mind.
I do still have toilet paper. I'll have
Good
you
call.
know.
Good call. All right, we're going to take a quick break, refill our drinks, snacks, and we'll be right back. Dance time. Sister says she'll take a tiny helmet.
I keep pushing Y to open the menu.
Important.
But that's from
Sergio says,
Pokemon.
don't rob the graves.
Why not?
I don't know. It's probably something he's been told by Meg to say, so we'll listen. Oh, rash vine. We need one more of those. When you find the old Danish graves, do not loot them. You got it. Dalish.
So Dane's fine, Dale's not fine. Gotcha.
Sha.
This dog's being so silly right now.
Lewis?
Yeah.
You brought Lewis over with you to your old house from your new house?
Listen, my dog goes where I go.
You can't possibly be surprised by that.
Kinda, because he's only going to be gone for like 4 hours. No, you've been there all day, haven't you, playing video games?
Yeah, I've been here since like 4:30.
Yeah. That's the one thing that sucks, like, right while you're in the middle of all this moving is, like, that your gaming capabilities are at one place and your house is sleeping capabilities or another.
At this point, the only thing I can do here is be on my computer.
Which at this point is pretty much like what you and Clayton do all the time. No comment from either of them on that.
No, you're right.
But you can set up so that your Switch, you can play on your TV at the house. So you could
My
play your
TV
Switch.
is here.
Oh, you didn't move your TV yet?
No, I haven't moved any screens or electronics or anything like that yet.
Gotcha. Never mind then.
There could be stuff behind the falls. That'd be clever.
Thank you for blatantly telling us that there's shit behind that falls.
Bottles of Thetis Sun Blonde Vint 1. Some wine shit.
So, because of the cold front that's coming through, everyone's like freaking the fuck out in Houston getting their groceries.
Understandably.
You know, just all acting like water. I mean, granted, yes. I mean, we've had a very bad freeze a couple years ago, and it was devastating. But it's not going to be that cold. They've already removed my chance of snow. Sad face. They've moved the cold day to being Tuesday, which sucks because that's the day I have to go into work. Hopefully not. So I don't think it's going to be as devastating as it was before, as it was last time. But everybody's like crazy getting their groceries. So me and Clayton, I already needed to go to Costco. It's is it Texas or is it ERCOT? It is Texans being concerned about what's going to happen because ERCOT doesn't have their shit together.
What's ERCOT?
It is the company. So like in Jacksonville, like your electricity goes through JEA, but our electricity here goes through any number of companies. It's a competitive market, but they are all come from ERCOT. So ERCOT is like, what do you call it? Like
It's the grid.
That's the word. I was like sitting here like making a square with my hand.
Right.
It's like
There's
a thing.
There's an Eastern U.S. grid and a Western U.S. grid, and ERCOT is a part of neither of them because that's what Texas is. They love to say, "Look at us, we're doing it ourselves."
Much to their own detriment.
Exactly.
Correct. The only place that is not on that ERCOT grid is El Paso.
Is it really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, El Paso is not on ERCOT.
Is El Paso on their own thing, or are they a part of?
They're so
right
far
stuff?
west. So
I think
probably
that
on
they're
the
on
Western grid.
I think they're on the Western grid, but they just
They're on that
like
good
no.
shit.
They're like fuck that shit. So, because of that, I could not get my groceries pickup delivery at HEB today. It's like no, all the slots are full. We know we're trying them out. Like
Negative,
shit.
Ghost Rider. The grid is full.
Now, but granted, because Clayton was drunk last night and passed out, went to bed like 11 o'clock. He was up this morning at like 5 a.m. Way before I woke up. I actually slept in until 7 because I was nice and warm and cozy, and only woke up because the electric blanket turned off and I got cold.
Speaking of getting cold, I'm gonna go.
Okay. So he was up early this morning, shockingly on the weekend, and we went to Costco.
Right.
One moment. Okay, I'll call you. Call it. Serge says bye. He says bye, Sergio. Oh!
Girl, bye. Puppy!
That's a great bear.
Oh, he's
Is that
so
one
cute.
we've taken before? I don't think we've fought one of these before. This is gonna be fun.
He's so cute.
Well, we got some mochi today at Costco. And thankfully, it wasn't that crowded or anything like that. Hey, Nick!
Did you do the dance?
I did not do the dance, but last night when Akiyama was fighting, he was doing the dance battle with Granny. Every time he put his arms in the air, I went, mochi, mochi. Cracking Clay up. We got the another bag of the mochi with the little boba bean inside. So good. We also got these taro bites. Have you ever had taro flavored food?
No.
There's a lot of times I see it like boba that's taro flavored, but I've never actually tried it, so I never really knew. It was like, I hear it. Sydney says like, oh, I love taro flavored. I think I may have drank one of hers, sip of her boba one time, and I liked it then. But they look like mochi in that they're that kind of round shape, but they're like outside of it is like cakey with this taro filling, and it's taro flavored cake. It's pretty good. I'm a fan. Sergio says taro's good. Yeah, me and Clayton were like, Clayton's like, just get them. And I'm like, sure. You don't have to tell me twice to try different kind of Asian food at Costco, because Costco has a shit ton of it. I'm just always like, he's like, just get it. We'll try it. We get all kinds of dumplings and pot stickers and udon. There was some udon I grabbed today.
I love udon.
It was good. It was real good. And they're individually wrapped, which sucks because, it's bad, like all the excess plastic. But it's good in the way that then I take a couple of them and I just keep them in my desk at work. So I'm like, I need a little pick-me-up snacksies. Bam. Hi, Mike. We're talking food. I swear, we haven't talked food this entire fucking time. And you came in when I was talking about going to Costco and go grocery shopping. Sergio says there's a froyo place back in Puerto Rico that had taro vanilla froyo. Delicious. I love vanilla. It is my favorite flavoring for ice cream. So I bet you I would love that. Now that I know I for sure like taro, I'm going to get more things taro flavored. Oh! Where was the warning about that, Meg? The sound.
This thing's easier to kill than that big old bear.
To get you to try when you come visit, Logan. Once you were 100% not in any way, shape, form COVID.
I'm pretty sure I'm not even contagious anymore.
Yeah.
But I'm not doing anything until I test negative. Which could be up to 90 days after infection, by the way.
Oh, yeah. It can have a long tail on it. Just have Ashley just drop the printer off at the front door and then walk away.
I wonder if I can talk Quentin into stopping by Ashley's place on the way up here. Although I don't know if that's on the way or not. Grab it and bring it to me.
I don't believe that's on the way. Honestly, you may be my friend, Logan. There ain't no way I'd be touching that city if I didn't have to.
Oh, trust me, I get it. But not everybody thinks like us about that kind of stuff.
We were like, when we went to Tampa to drop off Delaney back at school after Thanksgiving, me and Sydney were like, let's set up this K-pop store up in Orlando. By the way, it's the only one fucking K-pop store in Orlando, and we couldn't find any in Tampa. Like, okay, cool. Oh my god. So fucking annoying. It's like the same amount of time, but it's just such a bitch when you get close to Orlando. Quinn says, I have to take the turnpike through Orlando, but it'll be pretty early in the morning.
Maybe Brandon will still be awake.
Oh, Brandon will 100% be awake if it's early in the morning. Your mom says, good thing you live where you work. I guess about your COVID testing positive for hand test positive for so long.
Yeah. I think nugs are very cute.
There's this chick at work that tested positive for COVID, and I haven't seen her, and it's been like pre-Christmas. that she tested positive. And I don't know if she's actually still testing positive or she's just using an excuse not to come in the office, but I don't really give a fuck because I think she's a bitch. Mike says I never got COVID. Really? You've never gotten it?
Well, now's a good time to try. Come here, let me cough in your mouth.
God, gross. That's a level of intimacy that even me and Clayton don't have after 15 years. I thought... Mike says, I mean, the test always came up negative. I know we've talked about you thinking you've had it a lot before. Ooh, only one more quarry needed for another upgrade.
I'm not sure exactly for what, but...
At Skyhold. It said something about a tower. Amy just says, you will. Realistically, unless you're naturally immune to it, I think at some point we're probably all going to at least have some iteration of COVID.
Hey, I think a 4-year streak for me is pretty good.
Yeah. I think it's just a matter of making sure that you keep up to date with the boosters and as they find out more and as it evolves, staying up with the boosters so that when you get it, you don't have as many complications, and hopefully they have more resolution, and the vaccinations and boosters help with reducing any kind of long COVID. I seriously think that's probably why, Logan, you are having less of a reaction to it because you had all the boosters.
Because I've never had it before.
Oh, because you had all the boosters.
Oh, yeah. I'm surprised I didn't catch it on the boat. In fact, I'm surprised so few people caught it on the boat because 2 of us came back with it from the boat.
Part of me is afraid that I won't even know I have it. I know that's what Clayton's also been worried about before, too. Mike says, I think I had it, but the testing thingy never said I had. Realistically, I just don't leave the house.
Who's this motherfucker?
You have to for school.
I need teleported away.
Quinn says it was the damn dealer at the casino. About the boat contraction. What's the word?
Contraction?
Or you contracted it. Mike says, I was pretty vigilant with the mask and the sanitizer when we had to.
I still sanitize every time I pump gas.
Anytime we get out of our car and we get back in our car, we always sanitize. And I found the cutest fucking things for my purse. These are little, you go to Bed Bath & Beyond, they have the cutest little clips and you can fill their little containers of sanitizer in them. I had a Santa one or Nutcracker one, I can't remember, for Christmas. And then I have a sushi, a little rolled piece of sushi. I love it. Mike says, if the gas just didn't smell so good. I
only drink a small sip every time I fill up my car.
I had a mask on. We were walking out of Costco and through the parking lot. And even with our mask on, just the wind blew from the gas station and I could smell that gas and I was like, oh my God. Since my mom had the silicone bottle holders from there, and they hook onto a purse or any kind of clip, like they clip onto stuff. Because if your mom likes adorable stuff, they have some really cute, like themed ones there. There was a sushi, there was like a cat, there was all kinds of shit. I bet you they'll have some Valentine's themed ones coming up soon.
Word of what happened in Redcliffe had better not spread.
Oh? Why not?
You think mages will be better off if people know they can change the future?
Ignoring that that's not the case, I suspect people will use any excuse to hate us.
Why y'all calling back to something that happened so long ago? Quinn says it had like a loose end that went around something then stuck back into itself. Okay, yeah.
You should not give them
They have
more.
those, and then they also
Did
have
everyone
ones
act
that they're
like this
actual,
when the
like a
sword
metal
was
chain and
invented?
an actual clip.
Oh, my blushing butt cheeks. Round up everyone who can use these pointy things and lock them away.
It is not the same thing, and you know it.
I want to go back to your blushing butt cheeks. Your butt cheeks shouldn't be red, sir. That's a rash. You should go see someone about that.
Or you've been naughty.
You've been naughty and you did not use proper lubricant. Mike says pointy things. Oh shit. What was that? Oh.
There's another bear up there.
I have a weird question.
All right.
I had a coworker say the other day that they used to get ringworm when they were a kid all the time. Anytime they got within even close to range of a cat, they would get ringworm. And I was
They
like,
might have gotten hives and not ringworm.
I said, what the fuck does that mean? Because, I can say this right. Sometimes I have to remember if I'm around friends or coworkers. I have 7 fucking cats. I've never gotten ringworm from my cats.
They might have been breaking out in hives.
Well, she was like, oh, no, it's not for indoor cats. It's cats that go indoor and outdoor, and yours are only indoor. And I'm like, yes, you are correct. My cats never. They can see the outside all they want from the safety of the glass window, but they never touch the outside unless they're going to the vet. And she's like, oh, man, I used to get them all the time. Because she has a baby. Her and her baby have a case of ringworm right now. Like, it's diagnosed. She took the baby to the doctor, and they're like, no, that's ringworm. So I think she knows what she's talking about when, like, ringworm is a very distinctive look on your body. It is literally a circle. I have never heard of this before. Max says he's never heard of ringworm. Really? I'm shocked.
It might be
called
something else. Yeah.
But has
it's not
anyone
really,
ever
it's not
heard
really
a
a worm, it's a fungus.
A cat giving them ringworm?
When my friend Heather's dog would go outside and come back and I would pet him, I used to break out in like a weird hive that was very similar to ringworm in look and feel, but it was not ringworm. That's just making me think maybe it wasn't ringworm. It was just something
Rash.
similar to it. Yeah.
And it had the very ringworm essential look of being a solid circle. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Good job. I'm shocked. Yeah, so it's actually it's fungus infection basically of the skin. It is highly contagious. I had ringworm. Oh yeah. You can get it from touch. Because when she said that, I was like, don't fucking get close to me.
Because every time we touch,
cats. And I'm like,
I
it ain't
get
my
that
cats,
ringworm.
bitch.
Oh, there he is. He found me.
I had ringworm when I was a kid because we used to play in the dirt. And that used to be always the thing. Like, if you went out and played in the dirt without shoes on, you were going to get ringworm. Well, I lived on acres, and we played in a lot of dirt piles. When it rained, became mud pits.
Shit.
You can also get it from shared bathrooms, like dorm rooms and gyms and things like that.
Is athlete's foot a ringworm?
Athlete's foot is not ringworm, but athlete's foot is a fungus. Most of the spots I've seen a ringworm is on your arms. Welcome back, Meg.
I've never seen ringworm in real life. I've seen it. I know what it looks like, but I've never been around it.
I'm shocked, especially with you living out in the woods. But you weren't a very outdoorsy person.
I'm not an outside boy. I'm an inside boy.
Yeah, no, we were every weekend, without exception, we were in the yard. That's just how my mom raised us. She's like, nope, you got yard work. Get out. Go and work in the yard. I don't care what you do. Do the yard work, and then you can have fun. But you're not coming back in until it's dark. Until everything's taken care of outside. You're exhausted. Next, sorry. Amy says, it starts with a spot, then it slowly grows out. I used to hear about people getting ringworm when I was young, not so much now. Hey, Greg. Quinn says, Logan's an inside cat, only sees the outside of the head. Logan's my cat.
Yeah, when you treat me for gut worms. I drink infected water and then I have to get my worms treated.
I know even going to a gym, I'm very, very careful. Like I wear slippers, like shoes, water shoes basically. That way I don't get anything like athlete's foot.
Oh, we got 2 of these armor guys.
Yeah. Greg says, pet the Logan kitty. Gotta pat him on his head.
I wouldn't be opposed to that.
Oh, God. Moving on. Mike says, don't drink the water. Problem solved. He's right. Drink the lemonade instead. I specifically said lemonade for Logan because I know he's not drinking sodas anymore.
I'm also not drinking lemonade anymore.
Did you cut it?
Cut it.
Good for you. How's it going?
It sucks. But, you know, maybe it'll be good for me one of these days.
Oh, no. Sorry, Meg. I had a good streak going there too, Meg. I had a feeling, so I bet less. Good call, Meg. Good call. Ooh, congratulations. Congratulations. Greg says, good news, I am now employed as a tax office receptionist. I got accepted today. Well, I am very excited for you. Low health, Logan. You're going to have a busy next couple months, man.
You're going to getting real sick of looking at 1099s.
No, he's going to get real sick of answering people's dumbass questions.
Oh, that's just... Why am I down low again?
Because this guy makes really one big hit. He has this one move that hits so hard.
Can you attack the other guy, please?
Meg's talked about that hit.
I've got this guy. You attack that guy.
You can use this time, Greg, to learn a little bit about like taxes and stuff like that. Be knowledgeable. Get you some free advice. Oh, Meg, this is your reminder because I just remembered right now, literally right now. Don't forget HOA. I've got a fair HOA. I keep forgetting. I don't know if you've done yours yet. Said there's 2 websites to go check. Greg says, I'm used to it. I'm waiting on my start date. Meg says, thank you. They are now both on the same side. Whew, good. Don't forget to pay it. Now ours is coming up. I gotta get it done. Craig says, what's funny is that I have a dentist appointment on tax day. That's if that day stays. I feel like the last couple years, Logan, correct me if I'm wrong, they've extended that.
Yeah.
It always seems to get extended because of all the shit that goes on. Meg says it's now connected to my already set up autopay for the other one. Oh, nice. Oh, damn, finally.
That's one way to solve the problem.
Mike says, this is going to be a dumb question, but what is tax day? That's not a dumb question, Mike, because
It's an American thing.
it's a very American thing. I'll let the man that works at the tax office answer.
Basically, the government knows how much you owe them, and you have to pay it by April 15th. And they know how much you owe them, and but you still have to guess. And if you guess wrong, you go to jail.
So unlike a lot of other countries, we don't pay a lot of our taxes up front. We pay a portion of them up front through like purchases and deductions in our
It
pay.
is, Mike.
And then once a year, at the new year, you are required to basically bring all of like your asset paperwork and the money that you have made throughout the year, and you take it to a tax specialist. Sometimes you can do it for free if you qualify for certain like some
Most
companies will be like,
countries-
oh, if you do it's a basic form, then sure, we don't care. But for anyone that's not straight ass basic shit, you're gonna have to pay. You want a tax specialist to actually look at it and
Most
figure out how much they
countries-
think that you owe the government.
Most countries where you pay like a large portion of your taxes, either by getting a return or paying your taxes, they send you an invoice and they break out exactly why you owe and what you owe and blah 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 because they know how much you've earned and like the government knows that stuff. The U.S. has been lobbied by companies like Intuit and TurboTax to have a preparer handle that sort of stuff. And even though the government knows how much you owe them, they still make you guess, thanks to companies like Intuit and TurboTax lobbying the government, making it harder for everybody.
I would make the assumption that the government doesn't know how much you owe them.
Oh, they do.
Because they don't calculate it per person, but if you're one of the people that are randomly selected, then
they
they
audit
know
you.
how much you owe you.
You get randomly audited, and if you're not paying your correct taxes, somehow they knew all along. I wonder why that is. But yeah, I don't like the IRS, in case anybody knows.
It is basically like this thing that's like, I just want to hope that I die before I fuck up on my taxes. Which is a terrible thing to feel. Because you can just not be doing anything with any kind of bad intentions, but if you have a bad tax preparer, you could have owed taxes on something and you not paid them, and guess what? Every fucking day, there's interest now. It's like, well, then how was I supposed to fucking know?
Penalties and interest, baby.
It's just like the HOA. You tell me how much I need to pay, so I'm going to pay it. But you don't tell me how much you pay. You get a guess.
I mean, yeah, I agree, Sergio. If the IRS was in the interest of the American taxpayer, they would be fine. But they're not. They're in the interest of their people who lobby them. So
It's just the American government. They're in the interest of big money.
Well, Mom got in trouble because she posted a link.
Oh, it's okay.
She said you could still file free at irs.gov. And yeah, if you have like a simple 1099, that's totally fine.
But if only it's simple.
The IRS got her.
Greg says if you make under $300 a yearly, you don't pay tax.
It's actually more than that. If you make less than, I don't know how much it is. Mom knows. You don't have to pay any taxes, or you don't even have to file because you've made not enough for them to even care.
Yeah, but also if you're making that much money, then you're not living on that.
He just appeared in front of me.
That's nothing. You can't
Oh yeah,
live
it's
on
not.
that.
It's not a livable amount.
Nah.
But if you're somebody's dependent or something like that,
If you're a child with doing your babysitting, you good.
Yeah.
So this is the new investment in the IRS, though. Just got a bunch of back taxes from rich folks, which us exactly why they fear-mongered about it.
Oh yeah, they just hired a whole bunch of armed IRS agents that are going to come invade your home. Did you hear about that?
No.
That's not true. That's conspiracy theory nonsense.
Get through the front door. Good luck. Giant fucking arm, man.
Standard deduction is $1,300.
No, that's $13,000.
$13,000.
Logan, you could be a good Twitter poster.
I stopped posting on Twitter because I don't like Twitter anymore. It sucks now. I used to really like it. Now it sucks. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of meandering.
Oh, sorry, we got distracted. There you go.
No, that's okay.
No, that's the bad riff. That's the bad.
I think both of these. I think both of these are bad.
I know.
Because this one, I checked that one. It's 16 also.
Oh, okay.
I need to go over here.
Okay.
Check out some of this stuff. Fallen Sister. Okay.
Well, you can do that camp further up north and then go right and down because there's another place to claim there.
This. Yeah, you're right. Go here. Check this one out. Check this one out. Check this one out, and then check this one out.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
It gets me. It gets me. But there's also a real fun part about it, Mike, that if you're employed by a corporation, they'll pull your taxes.
Mm-hmm.
And you can like tell them like
these freaking things are everywhere.
You can probably avoid them if you just want to run it. Oh no, it's not you, Greg. Don't be sorry. Mike's asking questions about my ice cream's getting delivered.
These things aren't very tough. They're just take a long time to fight.
Dairy Queen. So there's ways for like your employer to take out your money throughout the year.
Yeah.
To hopefully avoid at the time that you file your taxes, you having to be like, all right, now you owe the government $13,000.
I try to calculate.
Hope you've been saving up all year.
I try to calculate my deductions to be like, at the end of the year, I only owe them like $20. Because I don't like the government holding my money.
And I know a lot of people try to do that. Where they're like, oh, it's fine if I owe some at the end of the year. Because I don't want the government to earn interest on my money. I would rather have that money and earn interest on it.
Sure.
However, I will say that since me and Clay are just two married people with no children, there's not a lot of deductions, so most of the time we don't end up getting a lot of money back anyways, and I would much rather defer on getting back a little bit than being like, oh, you owe like $3,000. It's like, shit!
Like, I don't try to make people feel like they need to feel the same way about it that I do. but I would prefer the government not having my money. So at the end of tax season, if I owe them like $20, that's just fine by me. Well, I mean, some people really like looking forward to a tax return that's like $1,000, which is fine if that's what you got to do or like to do. There's nothing wrong with that.
Some people, it serves as a good way to save money because they don't save money.
They're not spending it; they're giving it to the government. How much?
Oh, we got all this stuff to make a superior tower.
Someone made a big noise over there.
Yeah, rawr. Must be another bear. So you back at your desk?
I am.
Did you get your blizzard too?
Yes.
What kind?
Butterfinger.
Oh, nice. That's my second favorite blizzard.
I get to survive.
Yeah.
That's my second favorite kind of blizzard.
What's your first?
Reese's Piece.
See, I should like that, but it doesn't hold together. I like the Butterfinger because it stays crunchy even when it is soaked in ice cream.
The Reese's Pieces don't stay together?
No, not the way I want them to. They in the blend when they, churn them up, they break apart in a way that I don't like.
I don't think I've ever had any Reese's Pieces fall apart.
Oh, sorry, you're saying Reese's Pieces. I'm thinking Reese's Cups. Sorry.
Oh yeah, Reese's Cups, I agree. They kind of crumble.
Greg says, it's just I haven't worked in 6 years because of my accident, and I'm excited to tell people. You should be. We're all very excited for you getting a new job.
Yeah, congrats, buddy.
Like I said, soak up that knowledge while you're there. You can be like Logan and figure out exactly what taxes you have to pay, so at the end of the year, you're like, here's your $20. Fuck you, government.
Why is it standing like that? Why can't I hit him?
There you go. Got caught on the rash vine.
I don't like these bear fights. They take too long.
Oh, hell. Mike says, I never worked. I'd also be excited to tell people, so don't work.
I always forget how young Mike is.
He's a baby.
It shocks me every time he says things like that.
I was talking to Mike on TikTok the other day. He sent me a TikTok about, or maybe I sent him one. I don't know. One of us sent the other one about, it's January 2020 and all of a sudden it's January 2024. And I was like, man, I friggin' blinked and all of a sudden I was in my mid-30s.
He was like, yeah, and I blinked when I was in high school.
I was teasing Clayton earlier.
Rude.
He was talking about, oh yeah, I need a 94 or something like that. He's talking about car stuff. And I was born in 1991. I was, so I guess you're looking for a younger model, gonna upgrade, huh? Gotta keep him below 30 now. Shut up.
If my partner was doing that to me, I'd be like, yep.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Pack your bags and get out.
Oh, please, I'd be like, absolutely not. I'd be like, that's fine. Tell the bitch to good luck fitting on the bed with me and 3 other cats. I'm not going to be easy to push over.
And confirm.
For context, I'm a bed stealer. I hog the bed and the sheets.
You guys should get...
barely has room to get into bed at night.
You guys should get a California King. That thing's huge.
It's on the plan. It's on the list. But it's me figuring out what I wanted. And then the company I wanted didn't have it in stock because of COVID and all that shit.
I know a place you can get it real cheap.
No thanks.
8 months from now.
Good luck getting it.
I'd have to give you a bed update.
Did I hit it?
Yes, you should.
I need the game audio.
Bed!
There it is!
Clayton and I have been collaborating that little silly thing for a week.
Greg says, I want to save up and build a new PC and save up for an apartment.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Those are some nice goals.
Clear, what is it? Clearly, defined achievables.
I will be very blunt with you, Greg. Apartments, they have gotten expensive as fuck lately. I don't get it. Mike says, I like the priorities. PC, then apartment.
Uh-huh.
It's a good way to go about it, too. I agree.
Build a PC and then find a place to put the PC.
Fancy house.
The new 40 Super Series came out. Or did it come out or was it just announced the other day? They now have... So previously they had the TIs, then they had the Supers, and now they have Super TIs. Which is,
I think this place is haunted.
frankly, ridiculous.
Quentin says the supers were announced.
Got
He
it,
says,
got it,
or
got it.
buy a big enough case and live in that.
There you go.
So basically what you're saying is just not have a case for your PC.
Right.
Wasn't that a thing y'all talked about before?
Yeah, the
For people
open
that do
cases
that?
from Thermaltake.
Look at their clothes,
The
I'd say
core
they're
cases.
looters.
You can wall mount them.
Piss poor job of it.
Greg says, yes, OMG, I hate apartments here. Too expensive. Agreed. They are expensive as hell here in Houston. They're more expensive than my fucking mortgage.
Yeah.
And they're a hell of a lot smaller.
That's usually the case, though. Aren't mortgage payments usually cheaper than apartment
In most
rental
cases,
payments?
that's the laughable thing, is that when you try to get approved for a home loan, you're like, clearly I can make these payments. Look what I'm paying right now. And they're like, sorry, we need you to be able to afford, 4 months or whatever.
It's the down payment that's the bitch.
Right. When you're already paying more than what the mortgage is going to be, and you're trying to convince the bank that yes, you can afford that.
Lots of things to read around here. Quinn says, nowadays, yes, it wasn't supposed to be. Mike says, can't say I never checked the price of a house. Yeah, I'm curious what it would be like where you are, Mike.
Mike, you're...
But I can say
What fine
the cost of what I've been seeing for houses, for rentals, because my friend, my coworker, her son is moving out, and so they've been looking at prices, and so we've been talking about it. It's more than what we pay for our mortgage, which we do have a pretty decent mortgage.
Right.
But it's half of the square footage.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, damn. That's awful. And it's not like you get out of like paying for home insurance and stuff like that. Because I can tell you, at least in big cities like where we are, there is no apartment complex that you are going to live in nowadays that does not require you to have renter's insurance.
Mm-hmm.
Because they want you to protect their property in case you fucking do something. So you have to pay, there's usually like a small amount that they'll cover like in case you get robbed or something like that. So there's a little bit of benefit to the renter themselves, but, ooh, it's dark in here. But it's also to protect you, them liability-wise. So if you fucking do something and burn their place down or absolutely destroy the apartment, they can get the money recuperated from the renter's insurance that they make you purchase. Sergio says, someone talked about a bill to force banks to take rent payments into consideration for home loans, if I remember correctly.
I think that's reasonable.
Yeah, because you can't save up. You can't save up for a down payment when
Right.
you're paying that much for a fucking rental every month. That's why some people end up,
Like-
I'm going to move back home so I can save money so I can
Hey,
get a down
the
payment.
whole point of owning a home is because it is supposed to be a net savings.
Greg says corporations hate buying up houses for rentals, and they are increasing price. Are buying up
and they
houses for
are
rentals
buying
and
up, yeah.
increasing prices, and that doesn't help. Like in your community, it doesn't help
Right.
because
Florida
yes,
right now, is running rampant. The Florida lawmakers have passed a bill within the last few years that allowed foreign, not just foreign from the state, from foreign from the country, companies to
Right.
come in and just buy large swaths of property,
Entire
and they have
zip codes.
they have not improved it in one bit, but they have jacked up all of the prices of it.
Yep.
So thanks, Florida lawmakers. You've made it worse for everybody.
We'll need to look around.
Florida real estate's been a mess for a long time, and it's going to take a lot of work to get it back.
It's done for all the way, I think. I think Florida's over.
I hate to tell you, global warming is a thing.
I think Florida
that
is
money
over.
that land you're playing for is going to be a nice water world location
nice
for you
lake.
to live.
There's a great clip I saw of Ben Shapiro's like, okay, so say water does come and flood the whole world. Okay, why don't you just sell your property and leave? And then this guy takes an axe to a wall. Like it's the other side of the wall. So you see the axe coming through, bang, bang. And he pokes his face through the wall. He's like, one question, Ben. Sell the property to who? Fucking Aquaman. I love that clip.
It's pretty good.
Going back up. Mike says, unless I get a really, really good job offer, laughable as it is, would be in the far future, I'm not moving from a place I can live in for free.
I stayed home for a very long time until I could afford to move out. Not just afford it, but actually build a savings.
This place, no fun.
And then you ended up moving in with me.
Yep.
Um,
And it all worked out great.
15 years later, getting my Dairy Queen.
I was just gonna say, 15 years later, I've got a Butterfinger Dairy Queen Blizzard.
Lucky.
Princess, I know that some credit score places take your rent into account when calculating your score. That I'm shocked. Twitter says, if I remember correctly, there's a bill to bar that, and Greg confirmed what you were talking about, Logan, that you're right about the housing issue in Florida.
Yeah, Florida's done. This is an unsalvageable land. The best thing that can happen now is for it to go completely underwater and just be a nothing. Just be a nothing.
Yeah, but see, I don't want them pushing over my way, so they need to go somewhere else.
Complete sell off of the entire state.
Just wash it away.
Uh-huh.
Max says, our neighborhood literally is voting now on a bunch of rental cap stuff.
Logan, you mean after you move out, right? No, do it now.
It's fine. It's fine.
You got a boat, right?
I don't.
Don't
I
care.
honestly, I could not care that much.
Logan's like, I'm selling my house anyways. I'm making my money before.
I'm gonna sell my house to Aquaman, and we'll be good.
Walk into the sea.
Sergio says, corporate landlords are parasites, and most regular landlords are too. Craig says, send me the clip, Logan. I'm 38 and I can't live anywhere, and it's giving me anxiety along with being single forever. My life sucks.
I gotta find that clip. I think it's on YouTube. I saw it on TikTok though.
Oh, almost certain.
Because it's like a clip from a YouTube video.
Yeah.
But you got a job, Greg. You were on the
one
way
step
to
at a
making
time.
things happen.
You're on the mend.
You can't change everything overnight. You gotta set your goal. Like that's why I said clear, achievable. What did I say? Clearly
Concise?
defined,
Distinguishable.
clearly defined achievables.
What's up with these random zombies here?
Talked about Dark Souls too much.
This does feel very Dark
yeah.
Soulsy.
Those are hollows. Yep. Those are 1,000% hollows.
It looked like a dug
Oh,
in his
the
butt right
noise.
there. Did you see me digging his butt?
Such a child.
I'm 35.
I know. You're still a child. You're welcome.
Mike says I'm trying to land a starting IT job.
To be honest
I think
with
if
you,
I were to ever
IT
not
is a
do-
good industry to go into.
I think the job I would like to get into, if not bookkeeping, would be IT.
It is the way of the future.
You know how to pay attention and listen.
I'm pretty good at Googling stuff. Humble brag, I know, but
That is a big part of it.
A big part is research. Figuring it out. Figuring out what the problem is, and then figuring out by looking on the internet and reading articles to solve it.
Critically, before that, you can't search for the right thing if you're not paying attention and listening to what people are telling you is actually wrong.
ah, shit, I just left by accident.
Oops. Can we get back to that same spot, or do we have to walk all the way through?
No, I'm pretty sure I can turn around and go right back in. I'm pretty sure I went out the way I came in.
Greg says, I wish I could be married with a house, a job, a wife, a daughter, and a pet rabbit. I'm going to tell you, Greg, that's a lot.
I wish I could be
your
unmarried
time.
with a house and a big backyard for my dog and 0 children.
I can't complain. Like I wound up in a pretty good spot.
What was I saying earlier?
Mike says the other day my older cousin called me because his internet couldn't work. The router was unplugged. I'm pretty sure that's 80% of IT right there.
I remember. So Clay and I keep getting ads for dating apps on
yeah.
Hulu, and it's driving us insane. But now we're just having fun with it.
Of all types.
Oh,
so
yeah.
many different
Christian
Hulu-
dating apps.
Yes. Hulu thinks
Farmers only?
Not
Hulu
yet.
thinks I am. Hulu thinks
Wait,
I'm black. Hulu thinks I am. What was the other one? It was for
The one I'm
single-
about to talk about. Single parents. Yeah.
What was the other one?
You guys aren't talking loud enough into your phones.
There's so many different
I'll
They
get
should
some
get
good
a litter
recommendations
bunch
on
of
litter
litter
boxes.
products.
Yeah, you're just. Yeah.
That's what I want. I like the new fancy
We don't need
litter
any more of
boxes.
that. We got plenty of that. Trust me.
We have a lot of poop. It's a way of trying to solve the poop in the best sanitary way possible.
Boy, what a perfect
Great
time for a
rating
raid.
time.
Thank you very much for
Thanks,
joining.
Betsy. Oh, it's great. So we were talking because we got a fucking ad for single parent dating app, and Clayton's like, "What is this? Oh, great, because I really want to date a lady that's got her own kids already." And I was like, "Oh, are you into a single mother? Well, good news. I got 7 of them for you."
Right.
He's like, "That doesn't count." I was like, okay. Oops. We are doing good, Patsy. Talking about life. Talking about ads. Logan's favorite topic.
Yeah. It is his favorite topic because he gets to tell us how much he hates him.
I haven't said a damn thing.
I love getting you too proud.
That's not true. As soon as she said the word ad, you said ew.
Okay, I said one damn thing.
And taxes. All about being adults.
Oh, dang.
Need balcony. That's what happens. Dirk Nutspur? Best guess? Single moms in your area want to date you now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm on the couch with my husband. Why are you advertising to him?
Between that and Raid Shadow Legends, Jesus, calm down. By the way, Raid Shadow Legends is on Steam now, apparently.
Never mind. I was making a Fortnite joke, but I'm just going to leave it alone.
Fork knife.
Fortnite is not on Steam, I can confirm.
Oh, wait, hang on. Fortnite. There we go.
Mike says, in the end, the thing you can't avoid in
That's
life
all.
are 3. Ads, death, in taxes.
Yep.
I wanted to jump on that dragon statue, and I fell straight through.
Quentin says, "Is it VR compatible?" Oh God! I just heard another sound bite.
Fortnite.
I think, Meg, you get motion sickness, right? Because I think my motion sickness has hit a new level of absolute hate me. Because today, me and Clay we went to the grocery store.
The radio edit of that one Nirvana song.
We're not far.
Yeah.
We not far up the road, and then went from there to drop off a FedEx box for Clayton at work again. 10 minutes away from the original location, and then I was just like, "Yeah, I don't feel good. Are we going home?" Clayton's like, "Yeah, we're going home." I was like, "Good," because I'm not here for this. I don't feel good. I feel very nauseous. My head's
whispered to
hurting.
myself, "Yeah, we're going home," as I veer off the bridge.
And then I got home, and so I unfocused my eyes. And after a while, when we were driving home, that kind of helped a little bit. So I wasn't like trying to actually look at anything. I just kind of let my eyes wander and close them, because closing your eyes while you're in a car, if you get motion sickness, is like the worst fucking thing. But when we got home, got inside, I got changed. Let me tell you, I'm that person that's like walks through the door and her clothes is off and I'm in my comfy clothes immediately. Like, I keep my comfy clothes downstairs.
This is a story about motion sickness, by the way.
I felt fine.
Or you deviate too far.
But like a couple minutes. Like, all I had to do was, I just needed to get back home in our house. I needed to not be in that car. And Clayton's like, "Well, I mean, you could be getting motion sickness because I'm driving." And I'm like, "Yeah, but we're not driving far."
If you think about it, you drive a lot more than you used to.
Yeah?
And you drive for longer distances. I used to drive everywhere, and it was a relatively short distances. Now, anytime you're in the car for a long time, you're driving. Except for
because it happened the weekend before that too, when that was like a 45-minute drive.
Uh-huh.
But this was like literally like 10 minutes up the road, another 10 minutes, and then a 20-minute back. So, Meg, has that ever happened to you as a passenger, like in such short spans, get motion sickness in the car? Because that's just getting ridiculous. Poor Clayton's going to have to deal with my driving soon.
Oh, no.
I know. You hate it too.
Not if I get my car fixed. Like,
no one makes you go.
I want to go to Rudy's. It's like, all right, we'll take 2 cars.
I've never had it happen so quickly, Meg. I don't know what is going on, but it's been the last 2 weekends that it's happened to me. See? Meg says I drive everywhere to prevent it.
Mike asked, did I get that rare car part in the inn? Don't remember. There's been a lot.
That was something.
He buys a car part every week.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of what I've gotten recently. I had to buy some bolts from Canada. There was a bumper on sale.
Expected delay on that.
Yeah, there was a bumper on sale for like $800. I did not end up buying that because my front bumper's fine. It's got a few small imperfections on it. See you, Greg.
Good night, Greg. Congratulations again.
Oh, yes, I did get that part. Yes, it was the following Monday or Tuesday or whatever, but it did come in. I actually called the UPS location while their delivery guy was at there, and she was like looking through the thing. She goes, "Yep, it's right here," and like I could finally breathe a sigh of relief. And I was like, "Okay, good. These last of their kind car parts are not vanishing, as far as I'm concerned, into somebody else's possession."
However, my jewelry is.
Yeah, we ain't that's never getting here.
No, I'm gonna have to put a complaint in on that one. Meg says, if I ask Sergio to drive, it is 90% of the time because I don't feel well. Yeah, we may have to start doing that where I just have to drive everywhere.
I'm personally not a fan of driving. I would prefer not to drive.
I love driving.
And that's why he's always driven. Most of the time we go places, but my nausea's gotten so bad. I feel bad because Sydney's a lot like me. And at her age, she also gets motion sickness.
Right.
Doing math. 9 years older than her? 8 years older than her? Something like that. And when she was visiting, Clayton would drive, I would sit in the front seat, and so she'd have to sit in the back seat. So if we were going anywhere that was like more than 20 minutes away, I always keep motion sickness medicine in my purse. And so I'd always just like, here, babe. And I just give her one. Okay, thanks. Like, there wasn't a discussion. It was like, no, if you're in the back seat and you're going to get if you have nausea or motion sickness and we're going 20 minutes away, you got to take something. That's just the way of the world.
What it is.
Still can't figure out how to get to that Sparky thing over there, huh?
No, there's a door right there that's locked that I need to find a key for, but I'm not...
Hold on. Go back to the edge and look over the edge. Very, very, like... Oh, never mind. I thought I saw something sparkle, but it was just like a little bit of gold.
I was looking to see if maybe there were like stairs on the outside, but I'm about to give up on this because I'm just running around in circles.
What, kiddo? Because it says you need the balcony key, right?
Yeah.
You want me to do a little Google?
Sure. Do the Chateau de Auterre walkthrough.
Chateau Romani.
No, there's no infinite magic in this, unfortunately.
Oh, imagine if there was.
That'd be pretty dope.
Helps if I can spell.
The zombies are back.
All right, I'm on the wiki. Okay. Any chance any of these rooms titled? Yeah, I didn't think so. I thought,
not on the map, but when I walk into them, they say the name of them.
All right. Says through the antechamber you'll find the upper level of the ballroom. So let's start with trying to find the ballroom.
I found a thing that I moved and found a piece of paper underneath.
Yeah, it's a puzzle you have to figure out.
And then it showed me some pictures that I did not look at.
Okay, so start at the beginning. Perfect, where you are. It says head to the formal gardens. Use the search function to find the codex entry sketch 1 of Chateau de Auterre interior.
I did that one already.
Which identifies the next location you need to find to solve the mystery.
I think I have drawing 2. Drawing 2 is what found last.
Okay, return to the gallery and head up the main staircase.
Yep.
Turn around to find the bust statue, which we've done that. Head west through the library and north into the bedchambers hallway.
Let me go upstairs. Zombies everywhere now.
Oh, where did mine go? There it is. Okay. Stop fucking... There we go. Now I can see.
All right, this is the library.
Clumsy. Head west through the library and north to the bedchambers hallway. Get into the second bedchamber on the left. Looking for a painting. We need to interact with a painting.
Alright. North to the bedchamber hallway.
Okay, and then it says second bedchamber on the left, so where the dead people are coming out of.
Scoot on past them. Painting, eh?
I'm looking for a painting.
I'm being pinged.
Oh, there we go.
There's a dragon. I know where the dragon
Rawr.
is. Dragon is...
It does say through the antechamber.
It says through the antechamber?
Through the antechamber, you'll find the upper level of the ballroom. Is there a way to go up from here? No, it says bed chambers.
This is the library.
So I think we're going backwards.
Maybe.
We're looking for a lion's head, so...
The antechamber's over there.
Was there a way to
Cross.
go through to the right?
I think so. Place is filling up with zombies the more we interact with that stuff.
Hi, kiddo. Patsy says, how has stream been? It's been
Pretty
good.
There's the dragon, so I'm looking for a lion face.
Under the lion's head statue on the other side of the dragon's bones. Alright, it has been good. We've just been kind of chilling. All of us just chatting it up.
I mean, I tried to jump to this dragon statue earlier, and I just fell through.
Because you didn't have the tail. You gotta have the tail.
Key to the balcony.
All right.
Use.
We were hearing Logan's wonderful bed update.
It was certainly a bed update.
Hold on, he's probably got a mouthful of ice cream. There it is.
Bed update.
And we're back. Patsy says, Chris and I were playing Super Mario Wonder. It was fun.
I want to play that game. I own it, and I haven't played it at all.
I don't know what that one is.
It's the new Mario game for the Switch.
Let's just say Logan's moving. Oh, wait, it makes for interesting things with beds. Beds do fall apart.
We're not alone.
Yeah, no crap.
We haven't been alone. We've been killing undead things all night.
They're not going to jump down with me either, are they?
Well, she doesn't need it to. She's gonna die. No, they did. Patsy says, that's right, Logan. We need to play.
That's really annoying.
I finished my blizzard.
I didn't even get mine yet.
Sorry, you gotta marry a man for 15 years to be like, I want a blizzard and go get it for you.
That sounds like too much work.
It is. It's a lot of work to be married. I will never lie to people and say that it's not. No relationship doesn't take some type of effort and work. And this cat is just so excited.
I can't even find someone
She
who...
said she wants this helmet.
I can't even find someone who likes me enough not to just fucking abandon me after a couple years.
Takes time. Find the one that'll stick with you.
They don't exist.
They exist. I'm a big proponent of everyone has one that exists for them.
Asterisk. Except Logan.
I was like, what is he gonna say? Where? Oh, you're up there. Oh, hi. She is hanging her head upside down as she's over the window ledge on the shelf.
Oh, I know that one. That means I'm sad you didn't give me any of your Blizzard, Mom. I'm sad.
No, that means somehow she's gotten a little bit of catnip from her toy and she's gone crazy.
Oh, yeah, I was going
Says
down.
they're just on the other side of the world.
Did the music change?
Around and follow that water. If you look at the map, you kind of can see it.
Like go down and around?
Yeah, you see like the stream.
Yeah. This is that other chateau I was at.
A lot of chateaus, a lot of rich people shacking up in here.
It would be a lot easier if I just went here and moved up, I think.
Oh, can you fast travel to that other one? That's not a camp,
I can
is it?
fast travel to this right here, yeah.
Ah, yeah.
I can fast travel to like, I don't know what this is. It's like a point
Apparently
of interest.
it's Watcher's Reach.
What's the legend? The legend says it is, just a
fast travel.
Well, there you go.
Great. Accurate. Oh,
guys,
I just realized.
You guys hear the one about the cannibal with a foot fetish?
I did not.
He 8 feet in chateaus.
That's very deserving of a boo.
No. Applaud that man.
No. Boo. Logan.
I came up
What?
with that in like 15 seconds. Come on.
I do want to let you know it is 11 o'clock your time.
Yeah.
I understand that you have to drive home now. Are you good to still keep going?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, I know it's ads like you can't just go crash in your bed 10 feet away. So.
Oh yeah, no, I'm good. I'm paying attention to my EP levels. Like last week, we ended at like 11, and I was just like, I was in the throes of COVID.
You sounded like a butthead there.
Is that from Beavis and Butthead?
No.
Correct.
Okay. It took me that long. I was trying to figure it out. Don't make fun of me. Excuse me. Oh, there's a big fucker with a shield. That's a big ass shiny shield. Need to do the backstab on him. Level up.
I wish we could have Spadoodle as a companion.
Yeah, it would break a lot of things though. We must be approaching something important based on the music change.
I don't know. Friggin' the upgrade I did to the like spinny sword attack I did rules. Because I do the spinny sword attack and then I do like 3 real big thwacks of damage. That's my own guy.
Thwacks. The wax. Oh, there's a dude on the other side. I can't see him. I just see the... Oh, he has a shield. He has a very big hat. You know, I'm really enjoying playing Fae Farm right now. But I know I'm going to get to a point sooner than I want to where I've, like, done everything in the game. I need to figure out what's my next game I'm going to be excited for.
Does Fae Farm have like an end game to it? Or there's a finality to it?
Probably. Just like how there kind of is in Stardew Valley. Like, once you've unlocked everything and you've done all the
I don't know. My mom
upgrades.
keeps finding more and more shit to do in that game. She found a boat that she like paid to have repaired, and she repaired herself. It took her to an island where she trades monkeys' coconuts for favors.
That's definitely new. In Stardew Valley?
Sounds like an acid trip.
That is something he must have recently put in. And by recently, I mean it could be the last year and I wouldn't even know. I mean, they did just do a DLC for Fae Farm, so maybe they'll continue doing stuff, but at some point I'm going to be like, alright, I've discovered all the areas, your help. And this game actually has chapters. Like, it's like chapter 1, and like you have things to accomplish in chapter 1 to complete it. And then it'll say like chapter 1 completed, chapter 2. So there are definitely phases to the game.
Were we after them? I think we were.
I have not touched the island in Stardew Valley. Sir Search has been there for a while. I thought he was done updating it because he's working on his new game.
Help us.
The chocolatier, the haunted chocolatier.
Yeah.
It's over there.
Find the Gordon
Guard has
Freeman
a key.
cage.
No,
It's over
the other
there.
way.
Bruh, I'm just looting.
That's the way. Yes, yes.
Oh, maybe that thing?
You have it.
Oh.
Please, please open the door. I can't stand it in here another second.
Okay, Gordon.
Thank the Maker. Thank you.
Hello, Gordon.
Coming out. The last one gonna come out.
Yeah, he's just chilling.
Oh yeah, you should upgrade. Level up, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna save my points, actually, for myself.
Why?
For when I unlock the assassin tree.
Are we close to getting all those things for that?
I think so.
You can look at the quest line and see. The... Yeah, quest line, I guess was the right word. Still need some death fruit. Need to have 2 more guild leader tokens.
Yeah.
Acquire
Pretty
right
close.
now. Oh, okay. Meg was correct. This was a good area to spend all stream at. There's so much stuff to find.
Puppy. Whoops.
No puppy for you.
An August ram.
Meg says, I'm glad. Meg, is there another weekend you're not available? Because, maybe depending on scheduling, I might be able to do another game or some Legos or something. Who knows?
I've gone the long way.
I assure you, Logan, I can do Lego and you could do something else. Because I will have a shit ton of Legos.
I do only have the one set, so...
Yeah, I've got a lot. The Saturday after the 24th. Okay.
Those look like friendly fellows.
We're not doing y'all because of this Friday, if I remember correctly. So that's
okay. I'm not strong enough for this place.
Hold on. Just don't go. Let's watch. He's kicking his ass. Could you just slide past while he's doing that? Oh! Ah, okay. I'm going to my calendar right now, so I can update all of it. Okay, what is this month? This is January, February, March, April.
So I think I've done just about everything I can do here at my current level. Victims of war, with all the Freeman's leaders dead, Fairbanks and his people should feel a lot safer. Let's turn that in. And then we can head back to the desert and check out that bridge that we built or whatever.
Over the gas.
You saved my people. We'd given them up for dead. Perhaps the stories are true.
Who are these Freemen of the Dales?
Most are deserters from the war, tired of fighting and dying for a cause in which they have no stake. But recently, the Freemen have organized, started attacking anyone and everyone. Their new leaders are driving them to take the Dales for themselves.
Investigate.
What is your opinion of the Civil War?
Okay, I've updated the calendar, so I will now know.
Perhaps someone loses a tooth. When Celine feuds with hers, a country is torn apart. Does it matter to a farmer or a woodsman who reigns in Val Royaux? Yet they suffer. We're all weary, Inquisitor.
Tell me about your people.
Simple people. Most have lost family. All have lost their homes. I found a few, helped them, found this cave for shelter. Word spread and more came. We just want to survive.
I need to be going.
Good day then.
Good day.
All right. Speak to Fairbanks.
Any news, Inquisitor?
The Freemen have been defeated.
They hurt so many of my people. Now it's finally over. Thank you. Perhaps with the Freemen gone, we can find a proper home. Algon's lodge was always well situated. Inquisitor.
It did a boom boom.
I need to be
I
going.
think that was power.
Good day then.
Okay.
Oh, agent.
Agent acquired.
Did you know that in Ostwick, they hold races with greased cheese?
That sounds daft as anything.
They butter up a cheese about the size of a small wagon wheel and see how far they can run with it.
I'd just eat the cheese.
It's culture.
Well, culture can get in my mouth.
Okay.
I like when those two interact. It's very cute.
It is an interesting conversation always. Mike says, I think I'll also try to go to sleep. Getting very sleepy. It is very early in the morning for you, Mike. So if you actually are sleepy, take advantage of it and try to get some rest. I don't know why, but tonight, just the different areas you've been in have really made me want to play Horizon again.
Interesting.
The new game is going to be coming out on PC, I think, in 2024
Any
sometime.
luck charting the area?
I did what I could, Your Worship. This space has nothing but space. If there's nothing valuable here, I say let Corypheus have it.
There must be something.
Corypheus wouldn't send out his followers unless it was worth it.
I did find something for you. Old dwarven ruins on the surface. Impossible, but there you go. The Red Templars are digging them out, with Venatori supervision.
Whatever they want, we must beat them to it.
I just saw Red Templars heading northwest to here. They might be a good start. I found this map on a dead one. Maybe it shows where they're headed. Good luck.
Good luck.
So we're going somewhere where there's some pillars, a skull and some rocks and a street sign. Got it. Clear as mud.
Right.
Let me just put this in my Google Maps.
This is a new place. We've never been here before.
So this is not.
This is not the desert.
No. I don't know if you want to do it or go back to
No,
the
I
one
want
in
to go to
the
the
desert.
I want to go to the desert.
It's got to be that one. That's what it looks like.
Yes.
Now, is there a spot near where the gas was? I can't remember.
This water tastes funny. Clear out the Vargeist in the Lost Wash Creek.
I'm going to say that area maybe because it's clearly where we never got to adventure. So maybe up in there's the stinky gas. And there was Darkspawn that we saw. So that's got to be the area.
I think you're right. What is this? Clear out the bandits.
You know what we've forgotten to do like all throughout stream is go check out the word table and update stuff.
Let's do that.
We're already here. Let's just do the gas. We're already fucking done. Here.
I'm lost.
There you go. That's yep, you got it. Keep going that way.
You don't have any more linen, do you? We're in the middle of the
Oh,
desert.
cool.
We're out of luck.
I don't see no bridge.
Well, there's the gas. I'm not crazy. We definitely. Oh, you're on the grass. You're in the gas. Oh dear.
It's best we turn around.
I swore we finished it on the war table. What are those? There was something to your left. More left. Go that way. What are those buildings with the gas coming out the top? Were they always like that?
I don't know.
I can't remember from when we played this last. Oh. Yeah, he got that big move.
It's hard to, like, when I'm in the middle of this, to stop and run away.
You're in the animation, you're screwed. You are just not getting his health down.
Still a higher level than me.
No, he's a 14 and you're a 14.
Why are you relocating?
God, this is a hard fight.
It's not hard, it's just taking forever. Do it. Son of a gun. Are you guys just not helping? Sarah? Anybody?
So close. Damn, I don't think I've ever seen the low health for Blackwall.
What are we fighting now?
More Darkspawn.
Yeah. I'm not doing that again.
Mm-mm. Yeah, what's down there? That's what I don't know. I know we've tried to open that wall over there.
Yeah, it doesn't let us.
I
Is
don't
this
remember.
what we built? Is this around here?
That's what I don't know.
Someone help Sarah!
Well, then stop fighting and come over here, you fool. There you go. Gave herself some help. Oh, everybody can be leveled. Oh, that scared me. I was like, what the fuck is that?
Oh, that's just your boy.
Yeah.
Time travel Magoo.
I don't remember these particularly what they do.
There's
or
nothing
anything.
here. Even.
Completed operations.
Maybe that's what I'm looking for.
There's some people here. What y'all doing here? And is that other flag also a completed operations?
Yeah, it's the other end of this. I don't know what the point of this is.
I don't know. We may have to go back and when we get to the war table and they'll read it and maybe it'll tell us something. Was it not a bridge over? Was it a bridge under? Was it a tunnel? I don't remember. I thought it was a bridge over.
I'm just gonna go to the war table and do war table stuff for the rest of the stream.
Okay.
Remember those guys?
Yeah. I'm glad we
Creepy
don't
little
deal with those.
buggers.
Not a fan.
So those murals or whatever that we're finding are being pasted up around here? Here?
Sergio said.
I asked Mother Giselle, and she said you're wrong. Probably. Does it matter? They're just stories. We fought demons. They're real. And they died. The Maker doesn't die. And that means you
I don't know.
I don't know.
go talk to Giselle. I don't understand this shit.
They should be gold murals on the wall, says Sergio. Well, there's like these red looking things. Like that conversation that they were having. I was listening in. It was good.
The gold one. Or is it?
I don't. Yeah, we should be dispatched on
I think this is... I don't know if this is a repeat one, but... Good night, Patsy. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the raid.
Night, Patsy. Tortoises are smaller than you think. Let's look for some long ones. It's kind of long.
Longish.
I haven't seen very long ones in a while.
Inquisitor.
That's resources. This is... Does it say 20 hours?
Sure does. Okay. Information about the 5 bells of Hunterfell has been like negative. The Tavash is not the bard. The elves. Jesus Christ. We have learned that the Ferelden is the Venatori agent, but unless we can link her to a specific background quickly, we will lose this lead. We must follow the threat immediately to stop Duke Tithus from falling prey to Venatori matters. So she wants Iron Bull.
They all involve Iron Bull.
Have Iron Bull tell Ben Hasroth to take down the Mortalitasi? What?
Eliminate the smugglers or eliminate the bard.
Oh, we're not answering that question until Meg tells us.
I don't think this is going to have any long-lasting consequences.
Oh.
None of them seem to have so far. I'd say we do this one.
Bells a hunter fell back. It's not the best. Okay.
To work?
To work.
Do yo thing. Find Crestwood's mayor. Air Questwood, that's 19 minutes. This is for money. Gather herbs. Gather coin. Completed. Resources. Conscript. Completed. Power for a price. Answer a request from Hemsel.
At your service.
Okay, everybody's busy now.
Too much to read, Sergio.
Yeah, I'm kind of over it with this war table stuff.
Well, we can end stream early so we don't start something and having to stop in the middle of it.
I like how I can hop around like a little gremlin. Oh, we should check the wine cellar.
How much alcohol we've managed to collect. Got to keep an eye on Clay.
He's earned a little sip.
Have you finished that twisted tea now, Clay?
It gone.
Yeah.
Where's the wine? There it is. Oh, it's not as full as I thought it would be.
Good night, Sergio. And we're going to wrap it up, I think.
Yeah, I'm done.
Logan, go maybe get his Dairy Queen. Maybe before they close. Who knows?
No, I'm going to go home and go to bed.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for us tonight. So thank you very much to everyone for hanging out. Thank you very much to Patsy for the raid. If you like what you see, the follow us free. You can go that one step further with the subscribe button. If you want to know more about what we're going to be playing during the week, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Threads, and join our Discord. We post a schedule on Monday evenings. And you can go to our website, copyboredom.com, to get links to all this information and check out our 2 podcasts, the Copy Boredom Podcast and Help Me Understand, which is Clayton and Brandon talking about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. No stream tomorrow or on Monday, but we will be back on Tuesday. So make sure you look at the schedule for what we're going to be playing when that's announced. But until then, have a good night.
Night.